All right, guys, welcome back to the Unfiltered Podcast. We have a panel full of amazing ladies today. It's going to be a great show. Let's get it.
Oh no. I would have touched you with a fucking stick. Oh, my
Yo, baby, how y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday night? Tonight we're joined with 6 beautiful and lovely ladies. Before we get in the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live, guys. Guys, make sure you become a member in the locals. In the locals, you get to see all the behind-the-scenes footage from the podcast, the yacht parties, the strip clubs. That's all in the locals. The fights, the drama. It's in the locals. Anything unfiltered, it's in the local, guys. So make sure you become a member. Also, guys, become a member on YouTube. To do that, you need to go to our channel, click join. There's 6 tiers. The top tier give you the best perks possible. That means top percentages off of merch, Instagram chats for members only. You also get our personal number to do business with us, guys.
Also, guys, make sure you join the Discord. I want to see more people in the Discord, guys. The new link is at the top. We made sure it's working for you guys now, so make sure you join, chat with me, Eric, Basil, everybody, all the team. Hit us up, let us know what you think of the show, what you want us to react to. Also, guys, merch game. We have merch now hung up on the left side of the podcast, our left here, and go to unfilteredpodcast.shop to get the new merch, guys. Please.
Yeah. And shout out to the ladies that came and modeled the merch for us. That's actually pretty cool of them to do that, man.
Yeah.
Real quick, ladies, make sure that we're present and we're looking at each other, okay? Not the screen. Shout out to Jesse for already looking at the screen, man. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, man. I know it takes you guys a little bit of time to all get in here, especially after the show goes live. Guys, please remember that there is a donation link pinned on the chat. That donation link will allow you to donate through Streamlabs, which takes 3% opposed to the 30% that YouTube takes. We occasionally get demonetized on YouTube because we talk about things that, other podcasts don't.
Yeah.
And also sometimes the ladies just come on here and they talk about shit that really gets us in trouble, man. So we try to stay away from those topics. But guys, make sure if you guys are donating, you're donating through that link, okay? If you want to give memberships, just understand that we'd really appreciate that. There's a lot of people in the chat that maybe don't have the means to become members. So when you guys do that, it means a lot. Also, guys, please keep in mind that if you want to receive memberships, you have to go to your settings and allow people to gift you memberships, okay? Shout out to the team, man. Curtis in the back working. We got Ethan in the building today.
What up, Ethan?
We got Jules on the chat today. Shout out to Jules. We got myself, Eric, Basil, and my boy Steve, aka King over here.
There we go.
He hates calling. He hates calling.
was
You
not
gonna call
gonna
me
do
that.
that.
He said today you gonna call me King.
If you guys want to be on the show, you guys can reach out to Jules, myself, Basil, Steve, Curtis, Ethan, basically anyone on the team, and we appreciate that.
Also, we're doing something new today, guys. We have when you guys donate to the stream, we made it a little bigger. We made the text bigger so we can read it. When you guys were donating through Streamlabs before, the text was really small and we couldn't read it. So now make sure you guys donate through Streamlabs, and everyone in the chat will be able to see, but we should also be able to read your donation messages more clear.
Yeah, listen, chat. You guys could be anywhere right now. It's Sunday, and you guys are here with us, man. So we appreciate that so much. Also, I understand that I'm a big sports guy. Football's about to start.
Yep.
In 2 weeks. We're gonna have to figure out how to cater our schedule around certain things because I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because you're gonna want to watch it. Yeah, keep it G.
Because the chat's gonna want to watch it. Okay. So shout out to the chat, man. We love you guys. We would not be here without you. We love your support, and trust me, we talk about you guys after the show. Me and Jules spend time talking about you guys till like fucking 5-6 a.m. You guys are an extension of our family, so thank you guys so much. Let's let the ladies introduce themselves real quick, and then we'll get started. Go ahead.
Can I get your name, age, and what you do for a living?
Fuego, 28, accountant.
Okay, 28 and an accountant. Okay, shout out to you, Fuego. What about you?
My name is Tere. I'm 26. I'm a photographer and a bartender.
What do you bartend at?
I'm on the beach right now. I'm in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, shout out to you. Appreciate you. What about you?
I'm Alexia. I'm 21. I'm a creator and a sales associate as well.
And 21, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
What does creator mean exactly? Create like
OnlyFans.
oh,
No,
ah.
no. I don't do
Ah,
OnlyFans.
okay.
Not there.
Not there yet.
No, not yet. I'm not doing that.
Okay. So what do you do?
Just post content on anything.
OnlyFans.
Not OnlyFans.
You
Okay.
said anything.
Okay.
Except that,
Fansly.
except that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Shut it. Wait. Snapchat?
No. Anyway.
Why'd you
Okay.
hesitate? Hold up.
All right.
Just
I mean,
say it.
if you don't say it, we're just gonna guess. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Shout out to you. What about you? Who are you?
Bam, Jessie La Mala, guys. I'm 33 years old. I'm a music artist and I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Wait, I'm sorry. How old are you?
33.
Red flag.
Okay, shout out to you.
We love you. We love you, We love you, Jesse.
Okay.
She got her own merch on today.
Who are you right here? Go ahead.
Hi guys, I am Lovely Hollywood. I am 28 and I am a rapper.
Okay, shout out to you, Hollywood. And who are you right here?
What's up, chat? I'm Jules. I'm 23 and I work with Unfiltered.
Okay, shout out to you. Wait, how old are you?
Damn, he's gonna try me like
How old are you?
23.
Okay, shout out to you.
I
All
thought you were
right,
gonna try
so
me.
you're in your prime. Shout out to you.
Fuck.
Okay, ladies. Thank you guys so much for coming. So we like to start off the show by reading off something that we call simp messages. And essentially what it is you guys send us some of your most simpiest messages that you have ever received from guys. And I haven't read these before because I like to get my genuine reaction. So we're gonna start off with this one, and it is from Jessie La Mala. And this one says weak loser boy. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
No.
Wait, no, but this can't be a real account because this is fuck. Anyways, it says
You could have just said she said that. You're
okay,
terrible.
sorry. So it says
Fucking
remember I have
God,
remember whoa, first of all, they don't know how it's spelled. Okay, there's a lot of weak loser boys out there.
How you gonna say it again?
I'm sorry. Okay. So it says, "Hello, beautiful. Thank you so much for the likes. I am sure these guys cannot fucking spell."
Yeah, you know it's
bro.
crazy. Every time we read them, it's like bad grammar, bro.
What the fuck?
Really
We're
weird.
talking about 4-letter words here, bro. Holy shit. It says, "I'm sure you can tell by now I am a weak, pathetic loser.
What the fuck?
And I was just wondering if I could pay you to verbally humiliate me, and if I could become your full-time foot slave."
That's money.
Smiley face / covering my mouth face. And Jessie hearted the message,
Oh no.
and she said, "You can't afford me."
I didn't respond.
Yeah. As you should.
Okay, all right, Jessie. Shout out to you. That one actually was a good one. Yesterday we had some girls sending some really lame ones.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Shout out to you. We got the next one from Miss Hollywood, and I'm not gonna name any names here, but it says, "The only milk dud you want to get around the corner is me, not the milk duds in the store. I should call you Ziploc because when you don't want niggas to eat you out, you keep the cat Ziplocked." Okay. Again,
What?
That was just a
Again-
trash pickup line.
That was lame.
Again with
Yeah.
the spelling, but I should call you London Tipton because when I take girls like you out, I treat them rich like London, then I tip them.
What? That's trash, bro. Oh my god.
Wait, is this the same guy or are these the multiple?
No, this is the same guy. This is the same guy, but
he didn't give up.
but he does not give up.
Was she responding?
No. Or maybe she unsent everything. No, because he's literally genuinely talking to himself. I didn't realize that I'm Mr. Monopoly because you got me chasing money and running my board game around you.
Bro.
He looked
Yo.
that up. He looked that shit up on Google. bro.
1,000%. Ain't no way that's
Yeah.
original.
He said, "How are you, ma'am? When life gets hot, I get hotter."
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this guy was, but shout out to him for being consistent on that. All right, cool. So the next one comes from Miss Alexia right here.
Just read the last one I sent you.
The last one?
Yeah.
But there's so many here.
I don't like those. Those are not like those
Really?
are not like
Okay.
She saw the.
She-
She
she
saw
heard
what you're
Jessie.
comparing
Okay,
with. She's
okay.
like, nah, I gotta go to your last
No,
one.
no,
Ain't
no.
no comparing.
But this is in Spanish though.
Oh no, I sent another one.
You sent another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a message.
Speaking of Mike.
It was a message.
Okay. Every nigga you get with better pray that Crystal don't get
Not
breast
the name.
cancer or dies in a car accident or some shit because I'd love to take care of a solid fuck.
That's out of pocket.
That's very
Why are
dark.
you talking about
That's
cancer?
literally no.
That wasn't a simp message though.
Oh.
That was like a hate message.
That was a weird message.
Yeah.
That was. I think that's not a hate message.
No, he was
It's like
basically
a weird-
Yeah, basically saying, "I hope that the girl I'm with, something happens to her, I could just be with you." Basically. Type of way.
Oh.
Damn, bro.
Jeez.
That's
So he hopes that she gets
dark.
cancer.
Damn.
Damn, dog.
What the fuck?
Yeah, see,
That's some demonic shit, bro.
Yeah.
Mhm. And then
That's-
the other one's just a guy that's been wanting to flame me out, and I've just been like, no.
Why not?
Cause no. I met that guy once, and
What do
I
you-
didn't like it.
What do you mean? Why not?
I was just talking shit, but shit,
Okay.
girl, like, where he trying to take you? Nowhere. My name Alexia. What you mean? I'm just kidding.
So,
doesn't
so
seem like
if a
it's
guy
our
wanted to
shit.
fly you out, would you let him fly you out?
No, because I know what that comes with. I know the
Okay.
implications.
Okay. So then why would you tell another girl why not?
Because I'm talking shit. Because it's unfiltered. Come on now.
Because women tend to do that. They're like, yeah, why not, girl? But I would never do
No,
it.
I know. I don't. What if I end up going there? Next thing you know, I end up on like the serial killer podcast, all because I decided to fly out and he just murdered me.
Speaking to the mic, please.
Sorry.
Okay.
You don't know their intentions.
all
No,
right.
you don't. Serial killer. That's true.
Shout out to Tere. This one's from her. This could be us, but you think I'm ugly. Okay. It's pretty simpy.
We
Okay.
love a self-aware.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Self-deprecating.
The next one is from Fuego, and it goes, "I want to fuck the shit out of you. Is that bad?"
Just
And
straight
then-
to the
Is this
point.
bad?
You said it's 3 a.m. Are you okay?
Wait, that's demon sign.
And then he said, "I just been really horny." Okay.
Did you
Shout
respond to that?
Shout out to you for replying to them though.
Yeah.
Nah,
Put
she
him in
was, no,
place.
Let me ask
she
you a
was
question.
just putting a filler out. Can
Okay.
he save himself? And then he said that shit.
Are
she
you
was
okay,
like,
I
nah.
was like, you good, fam? Like, shit.
Let me ask you a question. Do you reply to all of them or just some of them?
Some.
Some of them. Okay.
Do you look at all of them though? Because
I don't get that many, so yes.
okay,
Okay.
because a lot of girls be capping. Like you do go through those messages.
Yeah.
You might not ever open them, but like you actually fucking read.
I agree with that.
It's
Be-
entertainment.
Yeah, because there's got to be a certain type of curiosity
yeah.
with these messages.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
want to know who took their time to write something to you.
That's free
Yeah.
entertainment right there.
Like
Yeah.
if an Indian guy is promising me his palace and jewels and rubies, I want to read that.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Oy.
Shout out to you, ladies.
What you say? Why? Who said that?
No,
Jesse?
I said, oh, like,
Oh,
listen, there's two. I have a business page, so it's you got the primary and you got the general.
Mhm.
Yeah, motherfuckers that I don't want to talk to, you're gonna go on that like primary side where I don't even get notifications about that shit. Like, if I want to, I click over. Oh, okay, this is now I'm going back to my journal folder again.
Ladies, let me ask you something. Do you think that social media is distorting your opinion of reality?
Yes.
Yes. In what way?
Opinion of reality, as in we see people post, oh, I just graduated from here, I just got this new car, but we don't see the struggle that it took to get there. We just see the finish line. We don't see like what that person went through. So it looks easy, and it's easy to have status and be like, wow, this person has such nice things. Why don't I have those nice things?
Okay.
So it's
So that would be general, but what about the guys in your DMs? What about that? Like, don't you think that also fucks ladies up in a sense that when you're getting so much attention, you almost feel like that's just the way life should be, right? Think about it. Like
Yeah.
you get all this attention. When you're at home, you look at your DMs, right? Then you go outside and you get all this attention because guys are just looking at you, right? And you assume that this is the way life is, and you assume that maybe guys also get the same type of treatment, because a lot of girls will sit here and say, "Well, guys get it too. Guys can easily have sex with girls too. We're just alike." I actually have women that come on the show and say that they think it's easier for a guy to have sex than it is for a woman to have sex.
Women are more. I feel like women are more careful with themselves, have sometimes higher standards. I'm not going to generalize because that's going to get into like not all men, not all women or whatever, but like men are, in my experience, are very much like they will just fuck,
Okay.
and a woman is going to be like, I'm going to either not save myself, but like I know what this is. Like, you're pursuing me because you want to fuck, or like you're pursuing me because you're lusting after me. It's not anything more than like you want to get to know me and you want to vibe with me. It's like I have had people come up to me at the bar type shit, be like, what are you doing after this? Come to my crib. And it's like, yo, I don't even know you.
Mhm.
And you're already assuming that I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so men are more on that path.
Okay.
More so than
So men are
women, I
more
think.
desperate, right?
I think so.
Okay, but why is that though? Why are men more desperate than women?
Because for men, it's all about getting pussy, bro. And it's like, do something more with your life.
Okay.
When I saw something on social media today. This girl was like, you don't see women flying across the globe to get dick. Men be flying out women to get pussy. Like,
But again, why is that though? Why is that? Because here's the thing, right? You ladies have options. And
mhm,
because you have options, you're not desperate for options,
right.
right? You literally just said that you have guys coming up to you at the bar saying, yo, come home with me.
Mm-hmm.
You have options. I'm pretty sure that's not the only guy that's ever done that.
Right.
You have options. But these guys don't have the options that you have, which is why I asked what I did. Because you guys think
So they take what they can get. They
You-
take whoever's gonna be like,
exactly.
sure.
So if out of all the ladies on this table, one girl, shout out to the chat, man. We love you guys.
Rico donated $10. Girl next to Alexia. Do you even date men?
Not anymore.
Good question. So you don't date men.
Not anymore.
You only date women.
Yes.
Do you identify as a woman?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, no disrespect. I just gotta ask.
You never know.
You never know nowadays. Okay, cool. But what I'm saying is, if out of all the girls on this table, only one of you guys like me, then who am I gonna go for? The one girl that likes me.
The one that's pursuing you.
The problem is, you ladies don't have the same type of issues, right? If we have 10 guys at this table,
Mhm.
probably 8 of them are gonna like you. And so you have options now. So you
Mhm.
can sit here and say, well, guys don't really have standards
Mhm.
because they'll fuck anyone.
Mhm.
But it's easy to say that when you have all the options.
Mhm.
I don't have all the options. My option is just you. So yeah, I'm gonna fuck you. And then if another option comes in, I might fuck her because she's my option too. But
Mhm.
those are my only 2 options.
Mhm.
You have a shit ton of options. You have your DMs, you have people at work. You know, there's a bro. And we're not gonna get into that, but there's a such thing as even like I think it's called a work boyfriend or some shit like that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Like you guys have all this crazy like if you and your boyfriend are fucking mad at each other, there's a dude waiting for your girl
You go
at
to
work.
One of your
Of
jobs
course.
that's
Oh,
giving
what,
you
oh,
attention.
what did he do
Wait,
today,
there's
baby?
women ones like that
Mhm.
too.
What did he do today?
Yeah.
What?
There's women like that.
But
that are
that's a minority. Every single time you come to the show, you always argue for the minority.
I'm not arguing
There-
for shit. I'm
yes, you
agreeing
are.
with you. And I'm just telling you that there are women as well.
But I'm
that do
saying
that.
that's the minority,
That's
right?
but-
So like if there are women that are waiting for guys at work, that you're talking about a girl that is either very infatuated with that guy or she just doesn't get that many guys. She might be really ugly because most women have so many options. They don't need a work. They don't need to be a girlfriend at work for no guy. Does that make sense?
I mean, yeah, it does. I mean, listen, I don't know, man. I get a lot of DMs, but I don't get attention when I go outside. It's fucked up to even say that. But like, I literally will go outside with all my homegirls, and every single one of them will get hit on besides me.
Okay.
but-
Would you say that you're the ugliest girl in the
no,
group?
No,
No?
definitely not.
Okay. So if you're not the ugliest girl in the group, why are you getting the least attention?
So because I like this is why me and you argue because I'm a little bit more masculine.
You're masculine.
than the rest
Okay.
of them. Yeah.
I was
And-
gonna say it's the energy.
And here's
Yeah.
the thing, guys can tell. I can tell if I walk in a room, I can tell which one's the most masculine one. And in this room, I'd probably say you're the most masculine one in here.
Yeah, you don't be like hi. You be like, yo, what's
Yo,
up?
yo!
Yo, I'm
What's
Jesse
up?
Lamala.
Oh, fuck you.
Because
Who
I
are
don't
you?
sound like a bitch. I don't want to be like, hey,
Okay.
how's it going? I'm
Okay.
Jessie La Mala.
I
Doesn't
like
even
that.
look
I like
me,
that,
does
Jesse.
it?
That's the Jesse we love.
Why is that a bitch? Why is she
Because-
coming? She'd be like, "Hi guys." Like,
No,
why
it's
is that a bitch?
too like,
It's too
listen.
perky. It's
Yeah,
too
yeah,
That's
yeah.
Jesse
So
I
I
want.
like
Yeah.
when people see me, it's instant like Jesse, like they fucking scream. So I
Right.
have to scream back with excitement. Like, you know,
I get that.
it's
But
like
there's a way you
energy.
can be excited and be feminine at the same time, though.
I mean, when I'm dressed like a girl, maybe yeah, but you guys don't really see me dressed like a girl half the time. Fucking
Okay,
walking
so
around like,
if you're going out with your friends and you're dressed kind of like a guy and you also act like a guy, guys are naturally going to be less attracted to you
okay,
because we're going for feminine women.
fact. I mean, that's fine. Everybody has their preference, though, you know.
I disagree. I've had more attention when I dress like also masculine or
From men?
baggy. Yeah, I have. They're probably closeted, but I have.
So wait, so
Wait.
you
I'm
Plot
bisexual.
twist. Here we
Okay.
go, girl.
so you act masculine and you dress
I dress masculine, but I act feminine.
Okay, but
Oh,
see, that's also a big difference. I would rather go for a girl that dresses masculine and acts feminine than a girl who dresses masculine and then also acts masculine.
I understand that, but I get approached because I dress masculine.
They
Look,
probably stay though
Okay,
because
how are you
present feminine.
dressing masculine? Like, what do you wear?
Do you consider dad masculine right now? Oh no, I consider this weeby.
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 What's
So just like
weeby?
an alternative look.
Yeah, alternative. Yeah.
So
I
is
don't
that how you
consider-
dress?
Normally, yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
you like
I'm
anime,
masculine.
right?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Okay.
It
And
makes sense that I'm bisexual.
but here's another thing too. This is why I asked what I asked. Social media is making you think that this is a normal thing, but in reality, it's not.
Right.
In reality, it's not. Like you're thinking guys probably have the same options you do, but they don't. So those guys that are coming up to you are probably the lowest of the lowest, right? Because like I know what type of girls I want to go after. Like I will only chase us. This is my girlfriend. I will only chase a certain type of girl, right? I'm not going after girls that look like men. I don't even waste my time with those. I'm not even looking their way. If you're masculine, I'm never gonna look your way. You know what I mean? For me, a feminine woman is the most attractive thing because I'm a very masculine dude. I don't need another masculine energy around me. I already have that with my boys.
Mhm.
You know, I don't want to feel like I'm competing with my girlfriend. Like, know your role. You're not on my level. That's what I would tell my girl.
I feel like the know your role thing is like a woman will be submissive if she has like a secure man to let her be that. If she's like a masculine energy woman, she will be in her femininity if you allow her to be as a masculine man.
Okay, but here's my problem with that. My boy says this all the time. Why? It's like you ladies are saying, I'll be feminine when you become my boyfriend. For the right guy, I'll be feminine. Why are you gonna do that when if you're acting feminine now, the chances of you getting that masculine man are higher? Does that make sense? I get the fact that you're saying that the right guy's just gonna make a woman submit naturally,
Mhm.
but wouldn't you have a higher chance of getting a real good man if you're feminine naturally?
You can't lay your walls down that quickly though. As a woman,
You can
So
still
should I
be.
be
No.
feminine?
You could still
until
be feminine and still have your walls
Good
up.
point. Good
You
point.
could still be feminine and still have
Can
your
you
walls
tell them
up.
how? Can you tell them how?
I'm okay. My boyfriend now, my walls were up, but I was always girly around him. I was still myself in a way, but I didn't let. I don't know how to say it in a way where like I wasn't showing him all of me, but I was still showing him parts of me that showed me who I was as in girly, feminine, something like that. It is possible.
Yeah. And can I ask you a question too? You only date women, right? What got you there? What? Because clearly you don't strike me as someone that likes masculine energy. You like feminine energy, right?
I like whoever, bro. But yes, I'm attracted as like a woman to other feminine energy. I don't mind if you have masculine energy, but I can dig if you got feminine energy. Feel me?
Okay. So when you date girls, are you going after the very sweet ones?
Honestly, I don't really know because I have been single for a little minute now, and I'm kind of have just put dating men to the wayside. So I don't really know, who I go after.
Let me ask a question. So did you date a guy? You dated guys before because you said
Mhm.
not anymore.
Mhm.
So would you say that last relationship was the reason like that put you over the edge? Like I'm not gonna date men anymore, or did you always like females? Like were you always attracted?
I've always liked females. I think I've like always been attracted to women and stuff, but I don't know. Like it was easier.
You have to know.
I do know.
Because I can't just randomly start liking men and be
No,
like,
you're right. But it's easier to get validation from men. It's easy because men will jump on you if you show them interest. So when I was getting validated, I was like, okay, I'm hot. Like I'm desirable, this and that. Like everyone wants to feel desired. And then it's like, it was just easier that way. And that's kind of how it always happened, And I've only had 2 relationships in my life, which were both men.
Okay, we had a girl over here, OnlyFans girl, I think a couple weeks ago, maybe last week, and she was also dating a girl. And my same question
Oh,
was
yes.
to her
What are you talking
was it because did you get mad? There's these like bisexual girls who turn bisexual because they had a bad relationship, and then there's some that were always that way. And I just find it interesting to know where you're coming from because that makes a difference between the conversation through the night and your answer to the conversation. So that's why I'm asking you, were you always like that, or was it some dude pissed me off, now I'm gay?
I think it's just the realization that like as understanding as you may be, as open as you may be as a man, like there will never be the same understanding as like another woman. Like you won't understand what it feels to me to be insecure in the morning if my hair looks fucked. Like you won't understand what it means to be as a woman if I don't feel good some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the fundamental like understanding.
okay, but hold on. But here's a problem with that. You will never understand what it's like to be a man.
1,000%.
And so, but that doesn't make me want to date men.
I'm talking about my own experience
Right.
though.
But I'm saying like, I'm trying to empathize with you is what I'm saying. But I can never sit here and say I like men because you know what it's like to wake up.
Because you're straight.
Like But I
But you
know.
like hanging with your boys though, even though if it's just hanging out.
But
it's your
you can-
boys.
Yeah.
You can hang out with your boys.
I
Like,
hang
that's
out with my boys when we're working business.
I mean, okay.
Like,
But you know it's never gonna be romantic. It's not sexual.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but I don't want it to be romantic.
But you have to be around your boys just to be with your boys to get that boy feeling.
Yeah, I
because
mean-
you can't get that with your girl, right?
Yeah, but I think there's an actual benefit from hanging out with your boys. Like, I think when men get together, something happens where we always have to like figure out who's the strongest, who's the
Mhm.
fastest, who's in control here, you know. And then what we do is we start competing and making each other better. When women get together, it's like a waste of time.
What you mean?
There's no competition. You guys aren't fixing the fucking world. You guys aren't doing anything productive, right? Like you guys, iron should sharpen iron, but it doesn't with you guys. Like, you guys get together. I've seen girls get together. You guys just literally waste your fucking time. I'm just being honest. Like, I don't see anything productive coming from like girls hanging out.
Because you're not in girl spaces where girls are doing things together as women. Like,
Okay,
you're not
why
there.
don't you give me an example of something positive that happens when girls get together?
Self-empowerment, like self-love. It doesn't have to be changing the fucking world. It can be changing that space.
Okay. So you really think that when girls get together, they self-empower each other?
Yes, bro. Especially if you are with other women who are like rooting you on, who aren't jealous bitches, who aren't envious of you, who aren't just hate themselves.
Okay.
So they're gonna project on you.
And I would say this: you're very smart, and I agree with you on that. But how many times does that really happen? Let's be honest.
Less than I would like.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So you see where I'm coming from,
1,000%. So
So-
it just takes weeding out those people.
But like the only thing I can think of when you said what you said is like Christian group Bible studies or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Understandable.
Realistic. They're in reality, women aren't cheering each other on because they're
Absolutely.
not.
Women tear each other down more than anybody.
1,000%, bro. It's kind of fucked.
Will you ever date a man again?
I don't know. Probably not.
I think
yo,
there's a slight
think so.
chance.
Was it like a bad breakup? There had to be a reason. Like, you just. Like,
I mean,
fuck guys.
he cheated on me with like multiple people.
Okay.
And one of them
Maybe
looked
that's
like
why.
Candace from Phineas and Ferb.
So, can I ask you a question? Do you feel any type of like attraction towards men still? Like,
Yes.
do you look at?
I can admire male beauty and I can be like, damn, like he looked good, you know? Like I would, you know, I would take him out on a drink. Like I would spoil you, you know? And then it stops at that when I remember.
What?
I'm like,
Whoa.
what?
No. You're not spoiling us.
What you mean?
So you do still feel attracted towards men?
I'm attracted, but I feel like that's where it stops.
Okay, can I ask you another question? What's your perfect man looks like? What does he do? How does he treat you? What's his height? What's his like? Think about your perfect man.
See, this is where it gets into like eugenics type shit. Cause like my perfect man looks like this and does this and works at this. And it's like, that's just not realistic, you know? It's just not realistic.
But if there was a perfect man, would you go with a man instead of a woman?
I don't know.
I
I don't
think
know.
she would. I think she would.
I don't know.
Teddy,
That's
come
up
on.
for future me to decide, I guess. But
Okay.
for right now, I'm good.
Okay. Shout out to you, man. Chat, if you guys have any questions for the ladies, make sure you guys go ahead and super chat that in, man. Remember, guys, the threshold is $9.99 and it will be read out loud. So it'll cut us off and we'll read that immediately. We appreciate you guys tuning in. So real quick, ladies, we have a game here that we wanted to play, okay? And essentially, you know what? We'll let you. This is random, by the way. And shout out to Jules. So when Jules just laughs, it's because
The chat going
the
crazy.
Shit popping
chat's
off.
going crazy,
So,
okay?
no, because Trey said I had a lesbian partner at work who occasionally got dick down. Wild stuff.
Okay.
Bro, I've been in places with quote unquote lesbians, and I know they
Well, you
still-
work with some of them.
Yeah, and I know that they still want dick. Bro.
Yeah.
Like they be
what?
they
Steve?
a lot of the females that
They be
no,
trying to fuck you?
Nah, I've had it happen before, but what I'm saying is they claim they don't want no dick and they don't like guys, but
But
they
they still
still want dick. Bro.
Yeah. I think it's so normalized now in society to just do whatever the fuck you want.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And listen, I'm a little bit old school. I'm in my 30s, so I don't really believe in that. I would probably more resonate with like your parents. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like their beliefs are probably my beliefs. But the new generation, I call it the stupid generation.
How old are you?
I'm 33. I'm 34. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So that generation is the TikTok generation, which I
Mhm.
say the attention span is like I think
0.
5 or 6 seconds.
Mhm.
Like you have to constantly feed them shit, otherwise they get bored. I've had people come on this fucking show and fall asleep. Like the
Oh my
like
God,
the
stop.
attention span is fucking
There
crazy,
was
right?
that one girl that said she was meditating.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you on that show?
I wasn't, but I saw
Yeah.
it, and she was like supposedly meditating, and she
Yeah.
was just like,
She
No,
was
she was
meditating
out.
on
She
a
was
show and
out.
she got kicked out. Yeah. And but see, it's almost like if I'm not talking or if they're not talking to me, then nothing matters,
Mhm.
right? And it's really retarded. But I guess back to what I was saying is, we're in a society now where it's okay to just switch genders
Mhm.
and also be attracted to other genders. And then also, if you feel like a cat today, you can identify as a cat,
Mhm.
and it's not okay with me. It's not something like I have kids
Mhm.
and I have to worry about the generation that comes after you guys,
Mhm.
which is my kids, and the shit that you guys are going to pass on down to them, and I just see it getting worse and worse and worse. And it really makes me sad, man. It really does. I made a joke yesterday. If we were sitting here empowering women to do whatever the fuck they wanted, girls would want to come, no problem. Girls would want to come every single day. We probably couldn't even fit girls in here, right? But we tell girls, listen, value yourself. Don't just sleep around with anybody. Use protection. Vet your guy. Make sure he works hard for you, right? Like, and girls are like, what the fuck? I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Who the fuck are you? And I'm just like, bro, I just care about you.
Mhm.
Fuck you. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck. Okay, go get an STD, right? Like, and it's crazy because like I was talking to this girl one time and I said, listen, how many guys were you fucking with when you were single? Oh, not many, maybe like 3 or 4. Okay, cool. How many people were they fucking with?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, cool, maybe like 3 or 4. How many people were they fucking with?
Right.
Okay, cool, maybe like 3 or 4. So when you really do the math, you're fucking like 40, 50 people.
Mhm.
And then one of those motherfuckers has an STD.
Mhm.
So, well, try your luck, I guess, right?
Makes sense. Would you say that some girls are the exception? For example, like you said that this is now the TikTok generation or the super generation, but you're like dating someone that's in that generation. Would you
Absolutely.
say she's the exception?
I tell her all the time. Her generation is, babe. What do I tell you all the time?
Generation is the worst.
I say, yo, your generation. I say your generation is the worst fucking generation. I tell him too. He just turned 21. Like your generation is. Here's the thing though. Your generation is also doing some amazing things, but those are the small exceptions,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we barely hear about it, and honestly, I'm scared for my kids, bro.
Fuck
I don't know
yeah.
what's gonna happen.
I think I'm
I
gonna
don't
end
even
up
have kids yet,
homeschooling.
so my kids are gonna be like after. How old are your kids? Like 10.
My daughter's about to turn 8.
Okay, so I don't even have kids yet, and I'm his age. So
Yeah. So
be an old ass guy.
it bothers me because I understand that more women are losing value for themselves, and my daughter's gonna grow up in a generation where you can just have her friends are gonna be probably more influential than I am at some point, right? Because she's going to school with these kids all day, right, every day, and at some point they might try to influence her to just fuck anybody.
Yeah.
And that would be so disrespectful to me because I don't want my daughter to do that.
Yeah, schools are different now, bro. When I go, like I DJ proms and shit, like the guys don't dance with the girls and the girls don't dance with the guys. They're all separated.
Okay.
It's weird. When I was younger, like there was prom queen, prom king.
Mhm.
You had a girl you went with. More people going by themselves.
Yeah.
The guys don't dance with the girls. It's just weird. I'm like, yo, go
Wait,
dance with the girl. They
yeah.
just want to turn up and jump and put their arm around each other
Yeah, yeah.
and like get like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's. I mean, that's cool for a little bit, but like, yo, go talk to
Yeah.
the girls, bro.
Now,
I think that's just being scared. They're not
Nah,
confident.
bro.
enough.
Back in my
Nah.
day, you went to go ask the girl you wanted to go with, and you
It's
figured,
fine, bro.
you figured out a way to impress this girl, and you dressed your best. You went to her house. You got flowers. You picked her up. I don't care if you worked a whole year before to rent a limo for her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you figured it out. Like, it meant something to do that. And I guess the only tradition that they've kept is that maybe they're still fucking after prom. But it's like we're losing the core values, which was because you back in our day, if you went to prom and you fell in love with someone, the chances were you would probably marry that person,
Yeah, it was highly likely.
right?
It was- yeah,
Like you were like,
it was
yo,
likely.
you were my high school sweetheart. We went to prom together. Like people used to say that shit.
Yeah.
We went to prom together. We graduated together. Now we're married. We have kids, bro. That shit doesn't happen anymore.
Nah, you never heard about
We
that
went
shit.
to prom. Fuck, nah, I met this bitch on Tinder.
Yeah.
You know what I
Or
mean?
on Snapchat. I don't know how they meet people on Snapchat from like across country and they meet them. And these are like kids. And I used to teach high school. So I would always ask, how do you meet these people? Because it was a school of like maybe 60 kids. And
Yeah.
they're like, I met them on Snapchat. And I was just like, what?
Okay. So Instagram is the number one dating website in the world. Actually, that's how I met her. So trust me, I understand exactly what you're saying. Real quick, we're gonna play a game, man. Shout out to my man Lord Peachy. He's
And
been
we
a
got
member
some
for 2
super
months.
chats.
Okay, cool. Yeah, guys, remember the threshold is $9.99, man. We'll read these two. Let's get to Lord Peachy first. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, we got Lord Peachy member for 2 months. I did an experiment with a girl I know. We went on Tinder for a day. She got around 300 matches, and I got 20 matches just swiping right too.
Okay. Wow. Whoa, that's a really good experiment too.
Yeah,
that's a really good
I used
one.
to do that.
Okay, yeah, but like he sat down with a girl and did the same thing every day, and she got way more matches than she did.
300 to 20.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on Bumble.
On Bumble.
Oh,
Yeah.
But the reason is, Peachy, is because a lot of guys are doing what you're doing. They're swipe,
Yes.
swipe, swipe, swipe. So on her end,
But she was
right,
doing it too.
But what I'm saying is, on her end, she's getting all the guys that are doing that.
Okay.
Like,
Mhm.
most guys, we just fucking close our eyes and just fuck it. Like, hope
Yeah.
it's not a fat bitch. Hope it's not a fat
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
Right? We're just going. And it's like serious. Like, hope it's not-
No way.
hope it's not ugly. And then sometimes like a dude pops up, and you're like, oh shit, and you gotta swipe the other way.
I mean,
That's
when
what
I was
happens.
on Bumble, I was swiping for an attractive man. I didn't want an ugly one. I was like, going,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, girls are more selective
'cause
when
y'all
they're on
can-
this
y'all
dating
can-
apps.
What,
And there's
again,
also more guys on those dating apps than the women.
But
But the girls are already getting the attention somewhere else, the Instagram.
and that's what I'm saying. Again, they're more selective because they have all those options.
Facts.
You want to know something fucked up? You know what Bumble and Tinder could do, or probably are doing? They could just hire girls to act like they have accounts and just talk to guys and reel them in,
Yeah.
or even hire a girl in your area that just goes on a fake date with
They
you.
would-
Bro,
Singles in
we
your
would
area.
we would get caught in that, bro.
Yeah, but
I'd be like,
they would never do that because that's false advertising. They would get sued for that, bro.
they would. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, I was just thinking some evil shit that they could do to keep guys paying for it, because we're
Yeah.
the ones that pay for Tinder. Girls don't have to.
Shout out to you guys. Okay, cool. So let's get to the other ones real quick, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got AT. How long before the condom comes off?
Oh shit.
Okay, ladies, how long before you're having sex with a guy before the condom comes off? Go ahead.
I mean, me and my boyfriend were like, because I met him on Bumble, but I've known him in high school, but we didn't talk in high school, and it wasn't until Bumble that we reconnected.
Okay, how long did it take?
So first night?
No.
You you had to give us a whole backstory.
Yeah, I was like, where's
Yeah.
like how long before it goes on?
Like a month and a half,
A
2
month?
months.
Okay.
It just came off. I told him I was on birth control. He was like, okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
Devin. We're like, oh yeah, great.
You're a birth control.
we're happy
Hey,
when
why
he's
don't you wear this?
Okay, what about you? How long?
I would say like the same, like a month.
A month? Okay, what about you?
Probably like 2 months, but I usually have the conversation like, oh, like if you're sleeping with other people, we're gonna keep using a condom. But if
Mhm,
you're
mhm,
not
mhm.
sleeping with other people, then we won't use a condom. And
Okay.
if you happen to, then let's use a condom. So I kind of have that conversation,
Yeah.
that open conversation. But it's
I
usually,
respect that. I
2
respect that
months.
convo. The thing
How do
is,
you know they're telling you the truth?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You're taking a risk, right?
but they're taking a risk for me because if I'm gonna-
Absolutely,
you're
but
right, you
but
can't.
here's the thing, guys don't care about taking a risk because we don't have that many options, ladies. You're taking a bigger risk because
My
you
fucking wrong.
you are being very selective about the guys that you're fucking. These guys are like, yo, you're the only girl I can fuck today. You know, I might have another one next week, but you have endless options. So you are definitely taking a bigger risk. And it goes back to what I said is you think you're fucking one guy, but you're fucking 20 people
Mhm.
in reality because you're not fucking them physically, but you know, everything that's being exchanged and STDs don't discriminate.
Mhm.
Okay. What about you? How long?
Damn, I fucked up, bro. I'm.
You do a one night stand. Let's keep it G. Because
Uh,
you're very masculine. I don't even think you do
I don't-
condoms.
No, I never had a one night stand. No bullshit. I did have a one night stand actually one time. But I mean, I'm sorry, bro. I'm like a little nigga. Like fucking roll is good. You know?
Okay.
Sorry.
So how long?
I mean, the first night.
The
like,
first night.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So condoms coming out first night.
Keeping it a buck. She's keeping
Sorry,
it-
I got 3 babies, so
Yeah, yeah.
chill. Like,
Yo, Jesse, I appreciate the honesty
sorry, man.
because here's the thing, we're gonna go after you guys,
I
and
mean-
I always what I respect more than anything is honesty. So I appreciate the honesty. I'm pretty sure people have come on here and lied about that shit before.
I
You know what I
they
mean?
be like,
So-
oh, we're gonna do it, and then they go and then they go and
Right.
oh my god, it feels so fucking good. Like no fucking shit. Like
right. Okay.
don't lie to me. Like
What about you? How long?
Okay.
Okay,
It's probably
you-
gonna
you
take
know-
like.
you know
okay,
it's gonna be a lie
I'm
when you
gonna say with my husband that I'm with now.
Mhm.
Um,
Tell the truth
we-
now.
Okay, now
Diablo, tu
I ain't gonna lie.
story time.
Keep it a buck.
It was like maybe like 2 months,
2 months.
2 months, 3
See,
months.
you're trying to give us
I
the most
would-
believable answer.
I would make I would make them wait like 3 months, something like that. But we did it kind of early, so it was
Okay.
like 2 months.
Okay, real quick. Let me ask you.
Yeah, these are just some respectful women then, because I'm calling cat.
How long?
Not because with my baby daddy, it was right off the bat. We didn't use condom at all, and he was still, and I wasn't even on birth control. That's how my child
Okay,
came.
but so all of y'all had like one night stands with no condoms, right?
No,
1000%,
I never had a
100%
one night
yes.
stand.
Yes, sir.
Well, some are saying yes, some are saying no. Okay.
No.
I'm sorry, you only had 2 boyfriends, right?
Mhm.
And one of them was a one night stand.
No.
Okay, never mind. Okay, sorry, I misheard that. Okay, cool. So everyone here has had a one night stand.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So typically one night
Yeah.
stands don't use condoms. Let's keep it G. Let's keep it G, guys. You going off, okay? and everybody's going off. Shout out to that. That was a good question, At. How about you?
How quickly does the condom come off?
Yes.
To be honest with you, probably after like the first 2 weeks, 3
Yeah.
weeks.
Okay.
It's not the first date. I usually use a condom.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. For me, if I'm intentional about the chick, I don't give a fuck about a condom. I'm
Word.
gonna be honest.
Say that shit again.
If
bro.
if
Say
I'm
for his
intentional about the chick, if I know I want to be with this chick,
oh, well,
I'm going in. But everybody else, condoms every single time. If I'm intentional though, if I know I'm intentional, it's just something about that and I'm not saying everybody should be this way. Matter of fact, you should not be this way. But what I'm saying is, for me physically, it's like, bro, I'm gonna go in. I know, and this is where I say that men know when they're gonna take you seriously. I love when women come on here. They're like, I've been dating my boyfriend for a year, and I don't know if bro, if you were the one, he would let you know you were the one. You wouldn't have to sit here and guess. You wouldn't sit here and try to give him ultimatums. You would know. Guys are very intentional about what they want, and when they want something, they go for it. So if you're dating someone for 9 months to a year and you don't know, you're not the one.
shit, I must just be living life on the edge.
Yeah, you're not.
Condoms.
Basil never use a condom.
Yeah,
never
I
used a
I remember
condom?
one. Nah, he used it like
Wait,
twice.
question. On your birthday, did you use one?
What do you?
Yeah.
Hey!
No. On your birthday, did you use one?
Yo,
Because he took a girl. He took a girl out.
Cálmate.
Whoa, Basil speaking Spanish. What the fuck?
He took a girl out. So now that's not, bro. You gotta answer.
Come on, Basil.
You know what? I'm gonna say he didn't.
I'm gonna say he didn't either.
Why would I have condoms if I don't wear them? Like, why would I?
Okay, so he just answered the question. Okay, cool. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the honesty.
Wow.
Shout out to the honesty.
I'll remember that, Drew.
Putting you out on the spot. You got a girlfriend now?
No.
You got? Okay, cool. All right, let's go to what was the other one?
We also got a member chat from Tim.
Okay, let's go ahead and read that one real quick. Shout out to my man Because too, man. Go ahead.
Says, why is that when women get stuck in the ways and become the man they want and then complain when no man wants to be in a relationship with them?
Okay, ladies, you know what? It's kind of crazy that he asked us. Shout out to Tim, man. We had a conversation just before we got to the studio today. And I was telling my girlfriend that we were talking about like the divorce rate and how high it is and how women always initiate divorce. And I was telling my girlfriend that there was at least for me, my opinion is that the reason why women rather walk away from a relationship is because you guys hate accountability. It is so much easier to say, I'm not the one that you like. I'm not the woman for you. I'm not the girl that you really want to be with. Than for you to sit here and say, you know what? I know I'm doing this and I'm wrong for that. And I know you don't like this and I should probably change this. But it's so much easier for you to just say, fuck it, I'm stuck in my ways. Like one of the things we talk about is she vapes. I tell her, I say, yo, I feel like homeless people and fucking degenerates vape, right? Like if you're vaping, like, bro, that's not a good look. Imagine I take her to like a really nice fucking gathering with like very successful people. We're all dressed up to the T. We look really good, right? Because she's a good looking woman. And she's like, yo, baby, I gotta go vape. That's just fucking, it's embarrassing, bro.
So what you're saying is that the divorce rates are high and women choose to initiate divorce is because they don't take accountability and that's why they want the divorce.
Absolutely, because she brought up a point. She was like, well, I think that most women leave because guys cheat. And I said, I think the percentage of guys that are actually cheating in marriages are probably from 0 to 100. I'd say it's probably around like 30%.
Okay, so
right?
I sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
off. But with that being said, if a 30% mean, and I'm just being generous there because I don't even think it's that high, but that means that 70% of men actually aren't cheating in marriages. But I think the reason why women leave in marriages is because whatever they're doing that the man says, I don't like this, it's easier for her to say, you don't like me for who I am. so I'm just gonna leave the relationship, or they just get bored. I'm
Yeah.
just being honest.
Okay, so I think they initiate the divorce is because the guy gets complacent and they're unhappy with how they're not happy. Either the guy's not providing emotional stability, or there's just some connection there that's not there, that was there in the beginning. And I 100% think it's because the guy just gets complacent, you know,
Okay.
and that's why the girl's like, oh, you don't say good morning to me anymore. You don't do this like you
Okay.
used to.
There needs to be accountability with men too, because that's
Okay.
a great point.
Okay, but here's the reason why I said accountability on a woman's end, because 80% or more of the divorces are initiated by women.
Right.
80 out of 100. That's a lot. That means women are initiating. That means women are going to court, filing for divorce, etc. Right. So what I'm saying is, our marriages are going off your feelings. You're destroying marriages off your feelings as a woman. I don't feel like I'm happy here anymore. You don't say good morning to me anymore. You don't buy me the flowers that you did when we first met, etc., etc., etc. Right. And he brought up a good point yesterday. He said, ladies, what you have to do is pick someone that you can be bored with. Right. Because we get into these relationships. This is boring now. I'm bored now. Right. You're always looking for the dopamine hit. What's fun? What's next? Who's next? Who's next? Right. And so what I'm saying is, pick someone that, okay, maybe if for a fucking month he didn't get you flowers, you're not gonna leave him for that. You're bored, okay, cool. Be bored together. I love that shit. Me and her, sometimes after the studio, after work, we'll just lay in bed and just fucking look up at the sky and just talk. We're bored together. I'm cool with being bored with her. I'm not gonna leave her because I'm bored. Does that make sense?
The difference is you guys have security in your relationship. If we can still be bored together, that's fine. But if you're not like telling me like, damn, I really love you, whatever, like if there's just no like validation and security on either end, because both people need to feel
Like,
appreciated.
let's say she just did her hair and then she did her hair and you didn't acknowledge it. Like, that's all we want. We
Okay,
just want.
but I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but
before I
the
go,
thing is that's not realistic.
that's
because a man doesn't look at the same thing a woman does. So I could do my hair today, and if he doesn't notice, I don't give a fuck, because I know he's not looking at that. Those are the little details
she
we
did
care.
her hair last night. I
We
didn't say
care
shit.
about. We care about that. He doesn't care about
I
that,
don't.
and he won't. I'm not forcing anybody to go out of their way to care and cater on a certain way that it's just not in your nature to do so.
Then that's all
And-
like love languages though. So it's like you have to make that up front. Like when we get into this relationship, like I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Like I need words of affirmation. Like in order for me to feel secure and appreciated in this relationship, like I need you to acknowledge me. And in order for you to feel appreciated, how do you receive love? How can you feel? Because then we can be bored together. Then we can be angry at each other and still love each other. And that's not gonna crumble
How
because the
many people-
foundation is there.
I love what you just said, but how many people really do that?
Not a lot.
Not all women communicate what they actually feel to the man. They assume the man's gonna guess it, and then that's it. They're assuming it. But if you don't communicate it, how do you guys expect it to work if you don't communicate?
Exactly. If you don't say shit, how do you expect anything to?
I agree. Listen, last night she was doing her hair. I didn't say anything about it, right? But the way that I show my love to her is different. As a man, the way I show my love to her is paying for everything, making sure she doesn't have to worry about anything financially, making sure that we do fun things together when we can.
Quality time.
Right. It's just the little
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah.
And in return, and she knows this, it's funny that you mentioned love languages. The only thing I ask for in return is for her to just say, thank you. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you. When she says thank you for doing this, I'm talking about little shit. When
You
we
feel validated.
whenever her car needs gas, I always go to I always pay for that shit. Like small little shit. Like
Mhm.
she never pumps her own gas. Like it's the little bro. I'm not even saying I want to thank you every single time. That's what I'm supposed to do. But every now and then when you look at your man and you say, you know what? Thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Really appreciate
you holding it down. Hell
That's-
yeah.
Bro, that shit just makes me want to do it more.
Okay,
Mhm.
so if the woman is not feeling like her love languages or her needs are not being met emotionally or whatever it is, and she expresses that to her man and nothing changes,
Mhm.
she will be unhappy, she'll resent him, and she will leave. So it's kind of, it falls on both, right? Because you can't be, like you said, catering to my feelings all the time, this and that, but you can address those concerns. And if he chooses not to change to make you feel secure, to make you feel loved, then she leaves because the guy is not willing to change.
Mhm.
So I get what you're saying about accountability,
Yeah,
but
but
that's,
here's
to me, the other
here's the
end.
problem. I think a lot of women are leaving. First of all, men don't leave relationships for whatever reason. I think we take marriage way more serious than women do.
We love
It's
harder.
almost like it's almost like if I got married, it's like maybe we'll say I'm only doing this once.
Yes.
We don't want to remarry and remarry and remarry. But a lot of women, here's my problem with a lot of women. They sabotage the relationship. You might have kids. Look, if you're gonna get divorced, which I don't think you should, Wait till the kids are grown and
Yes.
out. Like a lot of women are divorcing at the worst fucking times, and they're super selfish. So when we're talking about when 80% of women are filing for divorce, it's like they're giving up in certain parts of the kids might be 8. There's another 10 more years before those kids are going out, you know, into the world. So I think men, I think we give like honor and duty to almost everything we do. So when we get married, it's like cheaper to keep her. Like we just don't. We're not divorcing our wife. I don't know what it is. It's just like we just.
You guys stick it through, and the woman would rather not settle for something she's not happy in.
Yeah.
Right. And we don't look at it like, even if the relationship gets boring, we don't look at it as settling. We
No.
just stay. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But also a big part is women are also influenced by what they see on social media.
Yes.
Exactly.
So like, let's say some girl posted on her story, her
Yes.
boyfriend doing this big thing.
Yes.
Now she's going to go to her room and be like, you never do this for
Yep.
me. You never do that for me.
100%.
Why don't you do this for me? Because they're influenced by
Right. And they don't understand. A lot of these people on social media put that shit up. It's just literally just to put it up.
It's also like y'all don't have the same lives, so you can't expect the same shit.
Right. Yeah. I mean, women are destroying society. That's a fact.
You bold.
That is a fact.
As fuck.
Is it not a fact?
Why preferences that women are destroying? Like what?
Women are destroying society. Who disagrees? 2 people disagree.
I
You don't even disagree.
Wait, I don't disagree. Hold on, my bad. I heard it wrong. I said who agrees?
Okay, sorry. You disagree?
What do you mean by society?
don't
You mean
even-
like social media?
Society as a
Okay,
whole.
do you
People in
guys feel like
general,
you're destroying
women and
society?
female.
Julie, do you feel like you're destroying society?
Women in
Yes.
general.
Yes, I do.
Why do you feel that way?
Because women nowadays, because of this whole empowerment movement, nowadays women feel a lot more entitled to just break what a home is. And when you divide men and women, well,
ZM donated $10. Yes, I agree. Social media give a fake illusion of what marriage is supposed to be most if the time those couples aren't what they portray themselves to be online.
100%.
yeah.
Shout out to ZM, man.
Jules.
But when I was talking about women empowerment, so when girls believe that they have all this sense of, oh, I can do everything by myself, I can go and be on my own. If I'm not being treated 100% right at all times, then I might as well just be alone. When you do that and when you implement those ideas into the womanhood, now you don't believe that having a family and having a household ran by a man is the best idea for you. And when you start to believe that, eventually society starts to divide, because now you have a lot more single house and you have a lot more kids growing up without parents and all of that. Why? Because they make more money out of society in that sense, because now everybody's paying taxes. Under a household, it's not the same. Under having one man work for a family, it's not the same. And when women decide that this is what I have to do, I can make my own way, I don't need a man, then you're destroying society in a sense. When God put us, I hate talking about biblical stuff like that, but when God put us in the world, he put a woman to cater for a man, because a man is supposed to have a woman by his side and be like, I'll take care of you because you're taking care of the stuff that I don't need to worry about right now. You can come
So
home.
a man shouldn't know how to cook, how to clean, how
No,
to take
not
care
at
of
all.
himself.
Good
Not
point.
at all.
Good questions.
Not
because
at all.
I said after the show.
Not at all.
Maybe before the show.
Because if he's taking care of me and everything that I have to worry about, everything. If I don't have to worry about checking my bank account, or if I don't have to worry about if my car has gas, or if my bills are paid, if I don't have to worry about that, I'm taking care of him. You can come home, the house is clean, food is cooked, your clothes are pressed and done. Like, you don't have to worry about a damn thing, because you're taking care of so much more that I don't see behind the scene.
That's y'all relationship though. That's not society. That's y'all.
Yeah,
too.
but the reason why society is not like that nowadays is because women feel like they're not happy doing that. They feel like they should be outside. They feel like I'm missing out on so much. I should be out there. Why am I catering to a man and blah 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 blah? Because they don't feel happy being at home. They don't feel happy raising kids anymore. They don't feel happy catering for a man anymore. They don't feel happy doing that. But if you go back ages ago, that was the concept of humanity. To have communities, to have women did that from the beginning of time, and I believe that that's the only reason why we're here. I don't think that's.
I mean, the only reason why we're here is to like
What do you
reproduce,
think
basically.
we're here for, basically? What do you think women are put on here? Like, why? Like, what do you think is our main objective or main goal?
I mean, that's a big fucking question, dude. Like, why do I think women are here? Like, To experience life. Why do I think men are here? To experience life. Like if you as a woman get in a relationship with a man that's healthy and successful, and you can hold it down and you can also be successful, and you guys have a podcast and shit, that's great. But it's not destroying society if a woman acknowledges that that dynamic exists. That may not be her reality, because not every man is going to hold it down for you like he does. Not every man is going to allow you to not have a job.
Then that's our fault.
But then
because-
that's because of the men that you're surrounding yourself with.
Okay.
Because there is men out there. They're good men.
Mhm.
However, they're not in the top 10, 15, or 25% of men. They're not the ones making the most amount of money. They're not the ones that do everything that you want them to do. So if you want to settle for a good guy and still be at home, you can totally do that. However, because of social media and because of, oh, look at this beautiful life everybody's living at all the times, you see that, you want to pursue that. But there's people living regular lives and still being happy with regular lives.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Jules.
Jules.
Yeah.
Out here
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah,
big
I
shout,
mean,
Jules.
you said that you don't think that most men would do what I'm doing, but actually, majority of men out there are willing to do what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Nobody's looking at
we
them.
had this conversation. Most women are going for the top 20% of guys. You're
Nobody's looking at the
you're-
men picking
you're-
trash. Nobody's looking at the
Mhm.
construction dude on the side of the road.
No, you're not.
Nobody's
Yeah.
looking at those guys. And those guys, they will be that type of men. They will.
Yeah.
They're willing to do all of that for a woman.
This is
However, no
also-
woman is looking at them on that sense.
Hold on, real
Why?
quick. You said that we're here to have an experience,
Mhm.
right? What is the experience that we're here to have?
That's your life, dude. Like your experience is this. My
Okay.
experience is
But see, this is where I think the problem is in society. Back in the day, everybody had like a role in society, right? Like you were the mom, you were the dad. That was grandma, that was grandpa. We all had our roles, and life was just so much more simple back then. You knew who to go to fix the flat tire. You knew if you had a boo boo, you knew to go to mom. You knew grandma was gonna, give you some love when your mom maybe didn't. You knew grandpa was always gonna like have your, we all had roles. Now it's like I'm just here to have an experience. Like I have no goal, I have no direction, I have nothing specific to do in this life but just live and exist, right? And it's so selfish because there's a generation that comes after you. And if we don't sit here and build for that generation, which is what makes us successful, this is why humans rule the world, right? This is why if you put me in a cage with a lion, he'll fuck me up.
Mhm.
But there's a reason why we're higher than them in a sense, because we're basically the only people that have choices in
we
the
have
world,
conscious thinking.
right? Like we can decide what we want to do. This is why I would never be in a cage with a lion, because I have the choice not to be there, right? And so I don't think that we're here to just have an experience. I think we're here to make the world better for the people that are coming after us.
Totally. And that's like a noble idea, but I think it's very limiting to be like, my goal here is to be a lawyer. My goal on this earth is to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So do you have a goal for your own life since
Yes.
you're just experiencing?
Well, here's the problem with experiences. Someone could take your mentality. I have an experience to do some fucked up shit,
Mhm.
right? What we're saying about the roles is like if everybody had certain roles, or it was more like it was in the past, like you said, farmers being farmers. It was just there was a common goal of we need to continue
Community
on life.
and
Right. We had
humanity.
a girl the other day that said she would rather save a dog over a
Yes,
baby.
over
yeah,
a
last
baby,
night,
yeah.
last
I've
night,
heard this
yeah.
argument before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, last night, yeah. She said she was here right last night, and I said if you had to choose between
That's
saving a
crazy.
baby that was drowning and saving a puppy, she said, "Fuck that baby."
And it's like that's humanity. Yeah, it's like that's a person.
That-
Like,
yeah.
how could you pick? I don't want you to hurt animals, but how could you pick an
Okay.
animal
It doesn't
over a
make sense.
person?
Right, but see, that's what I'm saying is that we're living a life where it's like you're here just to experience life, and my experience in this life is just to love
That's
animals.
very hippy dippy. That's very detached from reality. Agreed.
Okay, but here's my thing, right? How are if ladies because the whole reason why we started this whole conversation was because she was telling you what our relationship is like, and you're
Mhm.
like, hey, maybe that works for you, but it's not for everybody, right?
Right.
So what is a woman doing in society to better society? Like, you guys don't do anything.
Women are doctors. Women are every profession that men are.
No, that's not true.
Nearly.
No, that's not true. Majority of the people in construction are men.
That's what I'm saying.
Major-
Nearly.
no, there's so many more. Railroads, people in
Oil
the,
rigs.
in the
Women
oil
don't work on
rigs.
oil rigs. Okay.
Okay, most farmers are men.
Most nurses are women.
Most okay, but I'm saying the people
A
that
nurturing role.
the people that actually keep the world running. Let's pretend I'm not saying that doctors and nurses aren't important. We all know they are, right?
Teachers are women.
Okay.
Majority.
Again, and I will say that there's a reason why, and we'll get to that. Women typically choose to do jobs that deal with people. Men typically choose jobs that have to do with things, right? But those things keep the world turning, right? Like imagine if the farmers all decided we're just here to have a fucking experience. Fuck farming. Then we'd have no fucking food.
This idea of like I'm here to have an experience came from this like progression of society though. Like we had to have farmers and agriculture and everyone to build this to where we have technology like this for people who are so out of touch with reality be like, I'm just here to fucking, be on Instagram. Like that's not real. Like that's not a real goal.
Okay.
But like to be like I deserve to travel and experience shit and not just be tied down to a job and not just live to work is also valid, you know?
What
And
it is,
we
I
agree
think
with
it's
that.
everything's so easy. People forget. I believe we're put here for survival. We're
Mhm.
trying to survive, but everything's so easy now. There's synthetic food. There's GMO.
Mhm.
There's phones now. There's robots. So everyone doesn't have to play their role anymore. That's what it is.
I go back to ask you the question: what are women doing in society that are besides being doctors and nurses?
What do you think they're doing?
I know what they're doing. Like, what do you-
OnlyFans, I'm posting.
anything else that you can think of that women are doing to keep the world turning?
Women in politics?
Giving birth.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
Let's be realistic. If there was a
Reproducing.
woman, if there was a woman that was president, would anything get done? Like, let's be honest.
Girl, like men are presidents and men are world leaders and shit still goes down the drain. Who's not to say that the same thing happens with a woman, but it's like,
But
give her a chance.
Not even men. It's just no one will ever take us serious, all because of like. The
I
mindset
wonder
you
why.
have.
Too emotional.
Too emotional? Who said that?
Me.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Listen, you had Kamala Harris, who literally just went on fucking record and said that we need to start being worried about the world population and killing people.
What?
I mean, this is like
We're
an
too
actual
overpopulated.
like they're pushing world population. Like, bro, the whole fucking population of the U.S. can fit in Texas if we really want to be fucking serious.
And that's crazy. The
We-
politicians say that, but then the rich people like Elon Musk said we're not populated.
Bro,
enough.
we can take everyone in the U.S. all go to Texas and we would still fit.
That's crazy.
ain't no fucking way, bro.
But
I'm
yes,
from
yes,
Texas.
yes, it
It's
is.
pretty big.
Texas is fucking huge,
Jesus.
and we would still have enough space. But they're pushing this agenda that like, well, we're overpopulated. We need to start killing each other, and bro, we're not gonna get into conspiracy theories, bro. But what I'm
It's a
saying
nice
is,
podcast.
what I'm saying is that I typically feel like women aren't really doing much in society,
Besides like reproducing.
and that's really, I think that's what you guys were put here for,
Yeah.
to reproduce and to be our companions.
But it doesn't mean
It doesn't make you feel good as a woman. Like when you,
face.
know,
Look at her face.
it's natural. It makes you feel
I
good.
think it doesn't
when
feel
you
good
take
to hear
care.
it.
Yeah, but I think when it comes from a man, it's also if it feels a little more attacking than when it comes from a
1,000%.
Why?
woman.
Why do you feel attacked?
Because
I don't feel attacked. I just think it kind of sounds like women are here just to fucking pop out babies. It's like that's not
what I said.
But that's what it
That's what
That's
sounds
how it
feels
is.
like.
That's how-
That's what it feels
that's how
like. And
she
then
is.
emotion. But then women are regulated by emotion. So I also understand that.
Okay. But you just said that's how it feels like, right? So everything is based off your feelings, right, ladies? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, and that's how you guys live, guys. You
Mhm.
guys live off your feelings,
And you guys don't act on your emotions either.
but I think men that act on their emotion are very weak. I think those are very weak men. And shit, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be totally honest. That's me sometimes, even to today.
So you can say that it falls on both genders then.
Yes, but I'm saying overwhelmingly, women are way more emotional than men are.
I feel like there's a lot more women on earth than men.
Absolutely,
Anyway.
yeah.
I feel like men don't know how to process their emotions, and that's why they end up projecting them.
We know how to process them. We just process them in a different way. Rather than like go cry, we might go and I don't
Punch
know,
something.
punch something, lift
I
some
just
weights.
have a quick question for
We
the
do it
both of
differently.
you. What's y'all's race? Like, what's your nationality?
I was adopted, but my family's Cuban.
Lebanese.
Lebanese, okay.
Just because you know how like Hispanics are raised with like for the female part, where like we're raised with the you have to clean, you have
Yes.
to
They get the
cook.
bigger portion.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
raised
That's why
like
I
that. Very
asked.
Muslim, very like the woman is meant to cook and clean and cook, clean and pick up poop, and the man brings home the money.
And
Yeah.
do you disagree with that?
I don't like how it feels, but I can understand.
It goes back to your feelings. Everything goes back
Yeah.
to your feelings, right? What?
I feel like I'm worth more than just cleaning poop and cooking.
Because
and
it's not
this,
cool
this,
just
and
be like, because
that,
you have tits, you're supposed to be in this role. Because you have a dick, you get to be this, you know?
I think compromise. There's a level of compromise. You know, I can come home and bring in the money, and you can cook dinner when I don't have time, and vice versa. I think marriage is about compromise. I understand the role that women typically, generally do, are supposed to fill, and men as well. But I just think there could be a little compromise, which is why I typically wouldn't go for a super
Texas can
machismo
fit
guy.
300 million. In China, most people live in the southeast section of the country. China's population is 1 billion.
Yeah.
Shout out to
you,
David
man.
Jones.
Yeah, he said Texas can fit
with
300
the
million
facts.
people in that
Yeah.
in their state. So yeah, it's
300
big.
million. Wow. 300 fucking million.
Yo,
people.
actually, there was a China census that came out when they only allowed like 2 kids
Yes.
availability.
Yes.
They finally found out like that was a bad thing for China's
Yeah.
economy and population.
They
Oh,
can only
really?
have one now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can only have one child now.
That
They
shit
can have
No, I
two.
think they took that out.
No, they
didn't
took it out.
They took
like,
it out.
because
Yeah.
their
Completely.
population's
Yeah.
too low now.
Yeah. So they had a rule where you could
Oh.
only have, I think, and they actually preferred boys.
Yeah.
So if you
So
had
if you had a girl, I think you were allowed to try again or some shit.
yeah, but I think if they found out that it was a girl, they would like make you abort the girl or something like that. Like
Shit, wow.
because they would only let you have like 2. Like
Mhm,
2 was the
mhm,
max.
mhm.
And if you had 2, well, nah, they wouldn't let you do that. Like you could only have boys because they understood that as a boy you were gonna be useful to society. You were either gonna go into the military or you were gonna be a farmer, right? Like that's how life is over there. And I'm gonna be honest, ladies, if life was like that over here too, you guys would be fucked.
I was just gonna ask a question, be like, what if the roles had to be
Speaking to the mic, please.
Sorry.
You're a rapper, right?
Bro, you gonna
Okay.
start your shit.
Speaking
with
to
me
the
again.
mic, go ahead.
Anyways, if roles had to be reversed, like, do you really think you would want to be a man having to work and bust your ass every day instead of staying home? I mean, you're not a stay-at-home fuck, mom. You're not a stay-at-home mom.
That's
Like,
equally as fucked that these expectations are placed on everybody just based on what the fuck you came out with, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's
Okay,
fucked.
Derek, how about this? Why do you think that most men are transitioning to women? Right? We have these trans people, right? They're going to become women, right? You have Bruce Jenner became Caitlyn Jenner. Like all these trans are typically men transitioning to women. I almost never see a woman transitioning to a man. Ain't that some shit?
yeah.
Because
Why-
that's not
why-
as big in
no, it's
Ellen
not-
Ellen,
it's
Pa-
not- it's
Ellen
not-
Page, who transitioned to Elliot Page.
Okay, but
That's
it's
one.
rare. See, you can name one. Then the reason why is because people typically don't go towards the harder road in life.
Mm-hmm.
These men, shout out to the super chatters, man. Let's finish.
Women lack greatly in jobs that make the infrastructure run. It's equality until it's working in coal mines or cleaning sewers.
100%.
And yeah, I have D now. I get to die in war. Yeah, SMH women's roles are easy.
Okay, shout out to watch the screen. Can you read that one a lot? It's yellow. I can't read it.
So
Yeah, you're
women
good.
lack greatly in jobs that make the infrastructure run. It's equality until it's running in coal mines and cleaning sewers. And yeah, I have a deed now, and I get to die in war. Shaking my head. Women roles are easy.
Yeah, 100%. Do you understand what he's saying?
Yes.
That it's equality until you have to go build that building. It's equality until you have
So
to
they
work the
call us for
sewers, right?
war.
It's equality until you have to go to fucking war, right?
And even when women transition to men, they still don't do those
No.
jobs.
And,
No.
and hold on, and here's another
Not
thing
at
too.
all.
It's equality until Russia invades Ukraine and all the feminists in Ukraine decided to come to Miami
Facts.
or go to the UK because men were not allowed to leave the country. They would rather kill men than allow them to leave the country. They said, if you're a man, by the way, we're not talking about young men. We're talking about great grandfathers, grandfathers. We're talking about little kids. If you were a man, you stay in this fucking country and you protect this country. Meanwhile, all the feminists that were fucking rioting for equality and equal rights, and we want to do everything you guys do, they went to fucking Poland and the UK. They came here to Miami. There's a shit ton of Ukraine chicks here in Miami now. They're living their best life. They're, using sugar daddies. The same girls that were marching for equality, right? And this is the life of a man. No one cares about your fucking feelings as a man. You have a duty, bro. You have to protect this fucking house. So if Russia comes in here, even though they're bigger than us, they have bigger bombs than us, bigger tanks, better planes, You're staying here to protect this fucking country, and that's just what it comes down to as a man. So what I was saying to you is, there's a reason why women aren't transitioning to it. Life as a fucking man is hard. Why would you want to make your life harder? Women don't want to be men. Men want to be women because they're cowards and they want to fucking have life on easy mode. If we're being honest here, I don't respect people that transition. I don't. If my son wanted to transition, I would not respect that at all. My daughter wanted to transition, I would not respect that at all. I just wouldn't. It would be disrespectful to me. Like I didn't invest my whole life into you so you can just transition into a fucking zebra or some shit. You know what I mean? That's disrespectful. But yeah, why do you think that it is that most women aren't transitioning to men?
I mean, honestly, I can't name it off the top of my head, but I do see it a lot on my TikTok feed. I do see it a lot. So I can't really speak.
Do you think it's more beneficial for a woman to transition to a man or a man to transition to a woman? Like, which would be more
by what do you mean by beneficial? Like,
societal benefits that a man would get versus a woman? Wouldn't it be? What do you think is easier? Like,
I think it would be more beneficial if a guy transitioned to a woman.
It's not easier though. Trans men transitioning into women, like you hear stories of trans women getting killed all the fucking time, bro. It's not easy, you know?
Yeah, I understand. It's not easy because it's not normal and it shouldn't be normal.
People are scared of what they don't understand. And at the end of the day, sometimes a person's personal choices are not for you to understand, it's for you to accept. But you don't have to cause harm to people. You shouldn't be killing motherfuckers because of who they feel like they are on the inside, you know? That's not your business.
Yeah, but see, there you go again. It goes back to feelings. I feel like I'm a woman, so I'm just gonna go and transition into a woman.
I
like
feel
that
like
doesn't make sense.
This person is doing something that I don't like, so I feel like I should teach them a lesson. That's not right either.
I'm not, but I never advocated for people murdering transgenders.
I know you're not, but you're talking about acting off emotion. And that's exactly what people do when they go in there out of their way to cause harm.
The only situations I've
most
heard,
of those people are not sane in the head.
listen,
That's why.
the only situations I have heard of where trans people are getting killed are the trans people that are tricking men into sleeping with them. That's the only time I've ever really heard a man really wanting to hurt a transgender woman.
I don't think men even want to be around
Yeah,
that, so
I
they
don't.
wouldn't even go out their way.
If I see a transgender person, I don't want to go into that same building with them. Cool, like it's cool. You want to do that? That's your choice. But I don't want to be around it because I understand that's not something that I'm cool with. You know what I mean? But I don't see a trans person and say I want to murder you. That doesn't come into my head. Like I don't think that way, and I don't think most men think that way. Now I have heard stories of these transgender women tricking men into going to bed with them because, bro, some of these transgender women look better than.
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all be underestimating the power of like plastic surgery and stuff. You know?
No, I understand it. What I'm saying is it doesn't make it right. And I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna go on record and say that if a transgender woman tricks a man into sleeping with him,
Careful.
you should kill that person. I think you should.
Stop.
I think you should.
Stop,
Hold on,
guys.
hold on.
Joke.
No, it ain't no joke.
Stop, guys.
Hold on.
No.
If I go to a club, well, first of all, this would never happen to me. But if I go to a club,
like, no.
bro, nah, bro.
I don't
Hold
think.
up. There's no repercussion.
Hey, look, I said this before. I think to you at the old studio. If a trans person like ever did some trapping bullshit like that, I'm beating the shit out of them. I'm gonna take the keys. I'm gonna take the car. I'm gonna tell their friend, bring me 10K. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him too, and then we done.
No. Here, whatever you do to that person would never take back what that person did to you.
I don't think.
Okay, hold on.
Hold
on. Let me ask you, ladies, a question, and I want you to be honest with me. Should a person that rapes a child be killed? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's fucked up, right? Okay, should a man that rapes a 14-year-old woman get killed? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so we all agree on that, right? Because I agree on that, right? No one's mad at that, right? Now, if a woman or if a man that was a man that turns into a woman goes into the club, you know, gets a dude drunk, and because I told you guys, some of these teas look better than some of these women, like the real women. I've seen this shit, especially here in Miami. It ain't no joke. So, and then you go and you trick that person into doing that, bro.
So you're saying the transgender person raped them?
Fuck yeah, that's rape.
Okay.
Is that not rape?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
you are
yeah,
tricking
yeah.
the
Oh, wait,
person.
so-
yeah.
If you're not forthcoming about being like I'm trans,
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Yeah, you're
saying.
supposed to
And
come
by
out
the
and
way, that trans, I still see them as a fucking man. That's what I'm mad about, right? In this hypothetical situation. So you're telling me that a guy should die and should be murdered if he rapes a kid, and he should be murdered if he rapes a 14, 15-year-old girl. But if he rapes a guy,
I didn't say that.
it's not as bad. And this is what I mean,
I
bro.
think
Like,
anyone that rapes should be.
that's
yeah,
fucking
I wouldn't.
rape.
But when you no anyone that rapes should be. I think killed.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is for some reason when it comes to men, it's like deal with it, bro.
that's fucked up.
It is fucked up, but
Men's
that's-
sexual
but-
abuse is never taken as
But
serious
that's
as women's.
reality.
Mhm.
That's reality, bro. I know so many men that have been sexually molested, and you know some shit has happened to them.
No, it hasn't happened to you, or you need to buck
No.
up or some shit. That's
and
fucked.
it's like, well, just man up, bro.
Yeah,
Like you're not a woman.
that shit is traumatizing, bro.
So okay, so it's crazy to me how you guys all agree on the one thing when it comes to females or kids, you guys are okay with killing people. When it comes to a man getting raped, there's a big problem with that, right? There's a big problem with that.
Ladies, I'll say this: that is one of a guy's biggest fears is like a transgendered person doing something with him. Like that's like, and the thing is, they could give the dude head. They could just do something and you don't even know what they got down there. So he's right; it's fucked up.
No.
I think, and you know what's crazy? You never hear other like people from the gay community saying it's fucked up. Like,
No.
they don't ever like say, "Yeah, that's fucked up." They just kind of go,
Yeah. And
Oh, well.
And you know who empowers these trans people more than anyone? It's the women. It's the women. It's women. Like I never heard any of my boys ever, whether it be here in Florida or where I'm from in Baltimore, Maryland, or DC, ever be like, you go ahead and change your sex. Like you go, girl. No, we don't do that. Women are always empowering guys to turn into women. And it's crazy. Like, are you really for women? Like, if you're a feminist and you're saying that I want to fight for women's rights, I want women to have the same equality as men. But then you're sitting here and also saying, but I'm cool with this man turning into, are you really pro-woman? Are you really pro-woman if you're saying that this man can become a woman and then beat the fuck out of you guys in every sport and literally take your medals? Like you have girls literally crying at the fucking Olympics, right? At the Olympics saying, oh, well, like it's not fair. Like he's faster, he's stronger. And it's like, but that's a she now. Like, are you really pro-women if you want men to come into your fucking sports and beat the fuck out of you? Like that doesn't make any sense to
Let
me.
me ask ladies a question. Okay, there was a woman, I think was it Bruce Jenner or whatever, he won
Yeah,
Woman of the Year.
Yes.
Are any of you offended by a trans woman becoming Woman of the Year?
Yes, because she was so fucked. Like Caitlyn Jenner was just a fucked up human being. So that person, no matter who they were, should have never won Person of the Year. Should have never been on time. Like should have never given accolades because bitch, you didn't work for anything in your life.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
guess who voted her Women of the Year?
Women.
Women did. Women voted her Women of the Year, not men. Men don't give a fuck about her.
I don't think that should even be allowed.
That's crazy. If
Yeah,
I was
but
a
this
woman,
is-
I would be pissed.
And honestly,
Okay.
going back to what you guys are saying, I don't think anybody should get killed.
Bro, this is.
But I think
this
it
is-
should be illegal for
but
a
see,
man
hold
to
on, hold
not
on.
say something.
See-
Like if he transitioned, I think it should be illegal for a man to not be like, "Hey, I transitioned into a woman." I think that should be illegal.
Yeah, but you're leaving it up to people to be honest, and not everyone's gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of the
Right.
trans people that do that, they think it's funny to like, they
Yeah.
think it's cool
Bro, there's
to like
TikToks of
trick
Yo,
guys.
there's
videos.
TikTok accounts, and bro, there's a YouTube channel that's called Kill All Men, and that YouTube channel is still up right now. If we named our channel Kill All Women, it would have never made it to the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You can trash men all day. You can say, ha ha ha, yeah, girl. There's girls on TikTok laughing about going to the Dominican Republic and getting guys drunk and putting pills in their shit and laughing about it. And no one does or says anything about that shit.
We had a girl here the other day that was laughing at stealing Cash Apps or Venmos from guys.
Yes.
The one right here.
Bro, we have girls that come on the
And they'll be
show
like normal looking girls
and
too.
talk about the fact that they scam guys.
Yeah.
And they say it on the show. They're like, yeah, I scammed guys before. And I'm like, bro, if a guy scammed you, not only would the girls hate him, but the guys would hate him.
Yeah.
Society would hate him.
Mm-hmm.
But you can come on here and be like, yeah, I scammed a guy. He sent me $500. Ha ha ha. Right? Shout out to the
Rico
chat, man.
donated $10. Bruce was an Olympian. What are you saying? A trans Olympian embarrasses your gender.
Okay. Do you understand what he's saying?
Yes.
Okay. So and again, shout out to, was that Repo?
Yes, Repo.
Shout out to Repo, man. Always showing love. And shout out to Watch the Screen too. Did he super chat again?
Yeah.
Because that one didn't come through. Did it?
Yeah. Well, it hasn't come through. It hasn't made a noise.
Okay,
It's
gotcha.
probably delayed a little
Okay,
bit.
gotcha. So what I'm saying is, women, you empower these people more than anyone. You guys do. Okay, it's like you guys play the fence for everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not there cheering for Caitlyn Jenner on the
Speaking to the
sideline.
mic, please.
Sorry, I'm not there cheering Caitlyn Jenner on the
They are
on
coming
the
for your
sideline and voting
womanhood
for
to be
Caitlyn
tasteless,
Jenner.
and
So
the
when
age
you say like
society
women,
cares
you're
zero
saying
about
all
male
women.
sexual
But
assault.
Most women in
Males
general.
are
Most
becoming
women in general,
second-class
yeah.
citizens
Give
in
me
the country.
one
The
second.
widely built, we have big problems
Real
ahead.
quick, read this one after it's finished, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got you. They are coming for your womanhood to desterilize, and yes, society cares about 0% about male sexual assault. Males are becoming second-class citizens in the country widely built. We have big problems ahead.
Okay. Well, shout out to Watch the Screen, man. Listen, as soon as I said what I said, you saw how my girlfriend's like, yo, babe, be careful, be careful. Why? Because if you start to speak up for men, there's a fucking problem in this society, right? If you start speaking up for men, they're gonna cancel you. That's just, you can speak up for women all you want. And listen, I think that's good. I have a daughter, I have sisters, I have a girlfriend, I have a mother, otherwise I wouldn't be here, right? But like, I think that's great. But I think also it's fucked up when we can't speak up for men. You know, there's so many men out there that no one gives a fuck, bro. The suicide rate is led by men. Women attempt more suicides and are less successful because when a man really wants to kill himself, he's gonna fucking do it. So you guys attempt it more, but guys are way more successful.
Women also do it a lot for attention.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god,
Men do it. Men do it because they want to end it.
Listen.
Women do it because they want people to look at them and feel bad for them.
The biggest reason for guys taking their own lives is because they felt lonely. That's the biggest reason. You ladies will never fucking understand that. When I was in prison and I did 4.5 years, I understood what loneliness was. That is lonely as fucking there. And then when you get into a fight, you go into a prison within a prison because you go into solitary. And that's really lonely. Like that's borderline like crazy lonely. Like you start talking to, I saw a fucking roach in my cell and I started talking to that shit. Right? Because there's nothing to do in there. That's loneliness. Like and this is why like my society, I think, kind of can survive that type of shit. You put a person that's addicted to TikTok now in a cell, they're fucked.
Yeah,
they're
definitely.
fucked. Right? They're looking for things to do. They're gonna need medication. It's gonna be crazy, right? So again, I just think that it's sad. Most men out here don't even feel seen. You know, you can ask my girlfriend. We go out anywhere, whether it's a guy or a girl at the window. If we're ordering at Burger King or I'm always super polite. Like it gets to the point where like sometimes, you know, she'll be like, you're too nice. But it's because like these people don't think about how many people drive through that shit and don't say nothing to them. Right. And I'm always like, thank you so much. Have a great day. I appreciate you every time, because men don't get seen. That you guys, why we said earlier that you guys are all looking at the top percent of guys. The regular guys, they're not being seen by you guys. They're not.
Hey, yo, Curtis, do we have any other super chats?
No, that's all right now.
Shout out to the chat, man.
Steve, you mind explaining this game for us?
Yeah, Steve,
Okay.
explain it.
Yeah, guys. So we have a bunch of dating questions on these cards, and it's pretty much random. We're gonna go around, I guess, and pick a girl to draw a card, and you'll have to read out the question. Okay. Basically, it's really very simple, but we'll go through some. We'll shuffle it up.
Hold on, let's
little
ask a question to decide which one goes first.
bit. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay, real quick. What's your body count?
10.
Body count's 10? Okay, speaking to the mic, please.
Sorry.
What's your body count?
I don't know.
Okay.
Not including girls, just guys.
Just guys.
I used to be out here when I was younger, so I really don't know.
Okay.
Oh, well, thank you for keeping a.
I appreciate
Can
the
you give it
honesty.
like a guesstimate?
Just give us like a ballpark.
Like 25, 20s, 30? Oh,
I don't want y'all to judge me, man.
50s?
Bro, I'm okay. How about this? What's your body count?
38.
38. What's your body count?
70 still.
Okay. My body count is 45. Okay. What's your body count?
I feel like I'm probably somewhere in like the 70s.
70? Okay.
I was.
Okay. What's your body count?
8
70 counting men only or women as well?
men and women.
Men and women?
Okay.
Okay. What's your body count?
Fuck.
You was out there.
Bro,
too.
you
Come
were
on.
here like 2 days ago.
100.
100? Okay. What's your body count?
Damn. 5.
5?
I'm on
She
my
said,
5th
damn.
one.
You're in your 5th one?
Yeah.
But 2 days ago you were on 7. I'm just kidding. I'm
Nah,
fucking
bro.
with you,
Oh, my
Hollywood. I'm
fifth
fucking
one.
with you. Okay,
Oh,
real quick. So you
I really feel bad for saying that fifth. To be honest, I wish
Okay.
I wish I could say like 3.
okay?
To be honest,
So since you contributed the most to society, you're gonna go first. Okay. So you picked it's the first top one. Okay.
Oh,
So pick the
shit.
first top one, and then we'll go around the table on that one. And thank you for your contributions to society, by the way.
I have
Should
three-
everybody pick and then we read, or should you wait?
No, we'll just let her read it. We'll pick.
Okay.
We'll wait. Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Am I reading this?
Speaking
Yeah.
to the mic though.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Your SO develops a serious illness and can no longer perform certain conjugal duties. He or she gives you a free pass to get sex elsewhere. Would you use it? Why or why not?
Okay.
SO is significant. other.
Significant, but
Wow.
this looks like it's tailored to men. Let's go ahead and just ask the ladies on this one. Would you get a free pass? Would you use your free pass? Yes or
Where is
no?
my free pass? No.
You would not.
So basically, what that question is asking is you're in a relationship with somebody and they get into an accident or something happens that they can't provide that to you anymore. So they give you a pass to go get it somewhere else.
Right.
Correct.
Would you use it? Yes or no?
No.
Let's say your man got into a car accident. He can no longer use his bottom half.
Correct.
You gonna use that pass?
No, I'm gonna masturbate vigorously.
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 Okay. All right.
Aggressively.
Would you use the pass? Yes or no?
Yes.
You would. Okay. What about you? Would you use the pass?
No.
You would not. Okay. Would you use the pass?
Yeah.
You would. Okay. Would you?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Immediately.
didn't need the pass, but yes.
Immediately.
Yes.
She just had a car accident, bro. Come on.
Okay. I'll give her like a day.
Okay. What about you?
I want to say no,
But you would.
but like it depends how long. Like, come on. You know,
I want to say no, but fuck.
All right. So you're gonna use it? Yeah, Let's be
like it
honest.
depends how long. Like it depends.
Okay. What about you? Are you gonna use it, Jesse?
Of course I am.
You are. Okay. All right. Cool.
Joy Jules, you gonna use it?
No.
You gonna use it? No. Okay. Pay attention, mama. Okay, cool. So you know what? I think you were next. So let's go ahead and give you a card.
These are all random guys. I
Yeah,
have
these
no
are-
clue what they say.
Right, yep. Yeah. I think you contributed the most after she did. So thank you for your contribution to society.
Your significant other tells you that they were as close as possible to physically cheating, but they thought of you and came home. What's the first thing you say to them? Good job.
Ooh, good one.
Good,
Okay.
good looks.
You would say good luck.
I'll be
Okay.
like, good looks.
Okay.
Thank
Wait.
you.
Hold on. So
Damn.
your significant other did the whole because you could dry hump, right?
Mhm.
You kissing. You didn't go all the way to sexual, but you was
He
was
right
there.
there. Yeah,
Almost
yeah.
there.
You're saying you're not gonna be upset. You're gonna say good job.
I'll be like, do better, you know. But
Nah.
I think that's what I would say. I'll be like, do better, bro.
A
What the
quote that I
fuck?
live by: being a man and growing up alone, there's a power inside of you that you can only discover when you are truly alone. Think about it.
Yo, shout out to Super
Shout out to you,
Santaco.
Super Santaco.
Yes.
Yo, thanks, bro.
I don't know if you remember this, but Josh used to say this, and it went something like, "You don't become a man until your father
The
dies."
dies. Yeah, I remember him saying
Right. So when you become lonely as a guy, when your father dies, it's typically when you become a man, and it's not that you become a man because he died, right? Like in the animal kingdom, or even in humans, like if your dad was a king and he died and you were 15, you still had to be a king, right?
Right.
But it was almost like he was saying, it's not until your father dies that you feel what it's like to actually be a man, right? So shout out to him for that. I gotta look up what the quote is, but I know it gets something like that. Shout out to Super Santaco.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So what are you saying to your significant other when he comes home?
That they were.
Into the mic, please.
I'm sorry that they were in the middle. I didn't understand.
Remember, ladies, your significant other
Yes.
dry humped the other person, kissed them, did everything, but actually enter and have physical intercourse with that person. What are you saying to them?
But why? I would be
But
so
why?
I would be so upset. I'd be like, why? I would ask like what events led to dry humping in the first place. Were you drunk? Were you sober? Like I would want to know the full story. And then I know I would end up forgiving them. So,
Okay.
but I would give them a hard time.
Okay.
At least
Wow.
you're being honest.
Okay, wait. So you would forgive? Damn. So wait. That almost gives me an idea. Maybe if guys just dry hump girls and didn't actually fuck girls.
I mean, what am I gonna say? No, like fuck you, like we're breaking up. No, I know
Yeah.
my ass is soft. I know I'm gonna cave and I'm gonna forgive them.
Okay.
And
I think there's a lot of women that think we've cheated though. Like once you tell them that, they're gonna be like, yeah, right. They're not
Okay.
even gonna believe what the guy says.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Okay, that's fair.
I don't think so.
What would you say?
I would leave.
You would leave.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to
Leave,
you.
like dump him, like you're just the
I'll just get my
relationship's over.
keys and just because you should have not even the thought of cheating shouldn't even be in your head
Okay.
at all.
That's fair.
So why would you do it in the first place?
But
Okay.
he's coming home and he's being honest with you and telling you. He didn't even have to tell you.
Doesn't matter because one, I'm an overthinker. So in my head,
Yeah.
immediately, I'm gonna know like the next time you go out, what if he's possibly doing it again?
Okay. What are you telling your significant other?
I'm telling Daddy, why the fuck wasn't I invited to this shit? The
Wait,
fuck?
you don't mind your man having sex with other women?
I mean, if I'm not around, yeah. I mean, what the fuck?
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait.
Here we go. Wait.
Hold on. So if you're mad right now, he could be fucking a girl and you wouldn't care?
I mean, I'd be upset because I'm not there.
Okay. But you'd be okay with it besides the fact that you weren't there, right?
I mean, it wouldn't bother me because men do that shit. Like, you know, I get it. Like,
Okay.
you need to fuck. We had this conversation. You guys had this conversation before.
Yeah,
Men
but
fuck
they
just to
haven't
fuck.
seen this before.
sorry,
And
I'm-
they haven't seen
Alright,
this
I'm
before.
sorry. I
yeah.
apologize. Men fuck just to fuck. Like, they just want to fuck. That's all they do. And then, all right, cool. They don't grow no emotions. But with me, it's like, it's special.
Okay.
That's the reason why I'm upset because you didn't fuck with me with her. Like,
Okay. All right.
just a fuck.
So as long as you know you're cool with it, as
Yeah.
long as you're there, you're cool with it. Okay.
Jesse, do me a favor, scoot in a little more
Yeah.
so we get you in the
And then
angle.
also, bro, why did you give her the blowhorn? Are you cool with that too?
I'm cool with nah. Like she's good that she lets her guy exercise his options.
Okay.
That's smart
What?
because she's getting financially provided for. So.
Don't you think that if her man really loved her, he wouldn't be exercising his options?
No, I don't believe that. I think a guy could love multiple women. Actually, but men and women they don't think the same.
Huh.
You think that women can love multiple men?
Fuck no.
not?
Can you love
Do you
multiple
think-
men?
Apparently
Yeah.
she did.
Sure.
No, you can't.
Why not?
You know you can't. You can't have that.
You can't love multiple women. I'm calling Cat.
When women cheat, it's emotionally cheating. They already emotionally detached from that guy, and they saw something in this other guy, and that's why they fucked. Would you agree?
Do you believe in polyamorous people or polygamous people?
Yes. Poly is a thing, girl.
Mhm.
I want a girlfriend.
Do I agree with it?
Do you believe that it is possible?
Yeah, I had a girl on the show before that was polyamorous.
Who had multiple lovers?
She had multiple guys.
Okay, as a woman, that is
But-
possible.
Pause. But she only really liked one of the guys. The first guy she had got demoted when she found the better guy.
Yeah, she did come on here and say that she demoted.
And then
him.
once the top guy broke up with her, she broke up with the other guy.
So
Yeah.
you're telling me that with men there isn't a hierarchy of women either? Cat.
Nah, I love you. You all equally. And
Nah.
you're gonna get
Cat.
provided equally the
Cat,
same.
bro.
No, because all y'all gonna have my last name. All y'all gonna have my kids. All y'all gonna have the cars you want. All y'all gonna have the houses you want.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So, anyways, we went to you already, right? Okay,
You're
cool.
not
So
Hollywood.
we'll go to you. Go ahead.
What?
What are you telling your significant other?
Okay, so he came home. He didn't cheat on you, but he was about to cheat on you.
This is
What
the
do you tell
TikTok
him?
shit we're talking
Oh
about, man.
my goodness. Okay. Okay, guys. So I wouldn't care if I didn't know. I don't ask questions. So if I found out, I would be very hurt. But then I would eventually probably get over it.
Okay.
Because men they're like horny. They think with their dicks. So
Mhm.
they look around and everything is like a tree on like they want to piss on. So they just want to mark their territory,
Mhm.
establish their dominance in the society. And that's
But
it.
you don't think they should have the self-control to like not act on it? Maybe.
No.
So if they have the urge, they should
Women
scratch it.
should have the control.
You know what? I want to get
of
your
who they
thoughts
open
on
their
this.
legs.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I want to get your thoughts on this. What do you think about that?
Honestly-
if I came home, right? Speaking to the mic, man.
Yeah.
If I came home and I said, "Baby, I met this girl, right? and we did everything but have sex. She sucked my dick, but we did not. Nah, you know what?
Dude,
can't
I
say
would
that.
be upset you didn't fuck because now I'm already fucked in the head with all of that already.
Why didn't you just
and then
full
why
send?
why,
You
might,
finish.
why
Why
you
not
might
just
as
do the
well
whole
finish
thing?
that shit.
Exactly.
Shit, what the
Exactly.
fuck?
Right.
Like, what stopped you?
Would
It's already
you would you
cheating.
break up with me?
Why are you putting me in those
Would you
situations
would you
again?
break up with me?
I would be very, very hurt.
Would you break up with me?
That's
No.
It's a
That's
yes
a
or no.
situation,
It's a yes
guys.
or no
That's a
question.
time
No,
and
no, no, no,
place
no,
right
that's
there.
Too long of a pause.
Would
man.
you
It's a
break
yes or
would you
no
break up
question.
with me? Yes or no?
I would.
Because of previous things, yes.
Because of previous things.
Oh, here we
we
go.
already had our couples counseling here the other day, guys. Let's not get into it.
Because of a previous thing. Okay. All right. No, for me, definitely. As a guy, me, definitely. If my girl comes to me and says, you know, I did this and this and this, I think the rules are different for men and women. I don't think a woman can get away with that. Absolutely not.
I'm gonna keep it respectful. I'll just tell her you're gonna be a disappointment, and that's disrespectful. You and embarrass me, and I wouldn't ever give you my last name.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, I definitely I mean, women, that's already cheating in my book. If you made out with a guy, kissed him, danced on him, whatever it is, a lot of women do this. A lot of women know, hey, let me go to the club. I'll dance on this guy. That's not cheating. He didn't fuck me. It's all about he didn't fuck me. He didn't fuck me.
You're giving someone else your attention. Yeah, that's not cool.
Exactly. So for me, it's inexcusable. If a woman truly loves you, truly respects you, she's not even putting herself in position to do that. So
100%.
Yeah, no, she's gone. She's out of here.
Yeah.
Or I'll demote her down to like side chick. See, ladies, I'll still deal with you. It's just you can't be my girl.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, so what I used to do with certain girls, I'm like, look, if I had like a girlfriend and we agreed like I may have other girls on the side, I'm like, all right, well, if you want to go do like single people things, I'll still deal with you because I didn't want to get rid of the sex. The sex was good. I was like, but you're not my main chick. I'm just gonna make you a side chick.
Yeah.
And she didn't like that, of course. And we stopped talking.
You can never tell a girl she's getting demoted.
Yeah, well, I did.
You cannot because you'll lose her.
Yeah,
you'll lose her. Girls, but you could have a girl be your side chick, but the moment she finds out she's your side chick, she's gone.
Some girls nowadays actually enjoy
They
that.
own it.
Yeah, they own that. I
Yeah.
mean, we had a girl here the other day saying she was a professional hoe.
But
like some girls nowadays, they own that shit
okay,
up. They don't want
That's
to.
still the minority, and you're talking, and this is why your generation sucks because they're making that shit normal, bro. That it's not okay to be a side chick, bro. Listen, I'm pro woman. If you think it's okay to be a side chick as a woman, you're really mentally fucked. It's not okay. I don't think any woman should settle for being a side chick. I don't. And if you guys don't like me for that, fuck it. You know?
Maybe
Yeah,
the
but
woman.
that's okay. Yeah, also to remember that women don't want to lose that guy. So just to keep that guy in like
Okay, but
in
that's a
their
woman
life,
that
they're
doesn't
willing
value herself.
to demote it.
No. Understand what I'm saying. No woman should come second. No woman should come second.
Yeah, but the reason why I said that to her though is because I knew she wasn't gonna be first anymore. So I'm just giving her the option. She didn't take it. I think I may have smashed her maybe once or twice after that, but I knew that she wasn't going to want to do it. But from the little chance that she might, I just told her, look, we just won't be boyfriend girlfriend. We can still have sex.
Okay.
If you don't want that, bye.
All right.
Because I already know she's doing some disrespectful shit.
Who here had the highest body count after
Steve?
After you, Steve did, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
All right. Goddamn.
We
Shout
got a
out to the
super
chat,
chat
man. We
from-
love the chat. We have the chat.
Yeah, we got super
did
chat
it
from
not?
David
It didn't
Jones.
come up. Fuck, I hate this shit.
Yeah,
bro.
it's delayed.
Okay.
on
Go ahead,
this
bro.
Y'all ready?
Hold on. Let's get to the chat real quick. Go ahead.
Ladies, it's harder for women to have casual sex like men do. Women do have sexual desires, but it's a lot of work and energy for women to have multiple men. Most women don't want that kind of work.
Shout out to David Jones, always dropping gems, man. Ladies, do you understand what he's saying? Listen, ladies. Oh, there it is,
There it
right
is.
there. Put the volume down on that real quick. So ladies, here's the thing, right? You guys don't want to fuck multiple men. And if you do, something's wrong with you. And I've said this before. I've never met a stripper that had a good relationship with her father. Maybe you have a few at your place, but I've never met one.
Not really.
And I think that the reason why most women end up being hypersexual is because they were traumatized at a young age. I think that when women go through some traumatizing shit, and men too, something about that experience causes them to just.
It's like a need for control.
It's crazy, right? I see it all the time. Like all these girls that like I've ever talked to in life, and they were kind of hoes. Whenever I got like on a deep level with them, and they told me what they've been through, I'm like, that shit makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Your uncle did this, your stepdad did this, your fucking grandfather did. Like it was always some crazy experience that they went through, and the person that was supposed to protect them and value them didn't do it, and now in their mind they're like, fuck it, but this person, my father didn't value me, why the fuck should this guy value me? It's so fucked up in the mind, bro.
Your childhood is very important. Even talking to people about them being gay or whatever it is. There was one dude, he was like, yo, my mom was very mean to my my father. He would go downstairs and smoke. He was always scared of her.
Mhm.
He would start projecting. You're like, dude, that's why you're gay.
Correct.
He's like, no, I've always been like this. I'm like, dude,
Right, no.
you're telling me all these stories about how your mom was like super like slamming the gavel down.
Yeah.
And he just didn't see it. He's a cool dude, but it's just like he couldn't. They don't understand that
No.
their childhood.
Well, but I hate
Trauma.
when people come up to me and say, I was born gay. You weren't fucking born gay. You were born normal. You
Right.
chose to be gay,
Or something happened.
or something happened that maybe, made you want to be gay.
Right.
But I don't think we're born that way.
Right.
Like,
and if you are, it's a small minority.
no, you can't be born gay.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying.
You
Okay,
cannot
wait.
be born gay.
Okay, Eric. So what about those little baby boys that be putting on dresses and shit and
They
dancing
don't know any
around?
better. They don't know any better.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but here's the thing. Like, I remember being a kid because I have 4 sisters. I'm the only boy. I remember every now and then picking up a Barbie to beat her up with like a truck. You know what I mean? Did that make me gay? No, I was like trying to run the Barbie over and shit. You get me? Like that
Make you a little
doesn't.
psychotic.
Does that make me a murderer? You know what I mean? Like I could have chosen to be that, but I chose not to. You get me?
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
All right,
Go
y'all
ahead.
ready? All right, you and your significant other are drinking one night and talk about the first time you met. They admit that they were really interested in your best friend that night. Oh, how do you respond?
Okay,
All right, let's start with Jesse.
Jesse, how do you respond?
That they were interested in my best
Yes,
friend.
they admit that they were really interested in
You
you.
know that girl Liz that you were with?
Yeah, I'd rather be with Liz, but I kind of settled for you.
Fuck it, then go be with her.
Oh, so I can't be honest with you now?
No, I'm saying go fucking be with her. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you were really that interested in her, then again, you shouldn't be with her. Like, you shouldn't be with me. I mean, I can't even say extra shit into details
Wait, so
with me and Liz,
would
but like,
would
let's not.
would that
that's happened
damage?
before?
Would
What
hold on.
happened?
Hey, it might have.
Oh
shit,
shit!
I think it has.
It has happened before. Would that damage the relationship moving forward?
With me and Liz, no, it has nothing to do
No,
with
no,
me
no,
and
not
Liz.
with you and Liz.
Oh,
with
with-
me and you.
If me and you what?
Yes,
Yeah,
hypothetically
we're dating.
speaking, if this situation happened between me and you, would it damage the relationship?
No.
No, you wouldn't sit here and think, "Damn, he wanted Liz the whole time." It wouldn't bother you moving forward.
No, I don't. It wouldn't even bother me because I know what the fuck I look like and I know what the fuck she looks like. Like, I know, like, there's a difference. Like me and Liz are totally two fucking people. Like, she's totally.
I can already tell it bothered you because you're already comparing. You're already comparing
Because I know
yourself.
who the fuck I am, and like I'm not comparing it in a bad way. Like, if you had wanted her, then cool, then you should have picked her. But you obviously picked me for a fucking reason.
Well, I
Well,
think
maybe
you
she had a
both-
boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Maybe she was
Right? Maybe she had a
cutthroat. She
boyfriend.
denied
Maybe
him
you
or
just
something.
the only person available that night. Okay, cool. What about you? What are you telling?
I would say the same thing. I would say go and get Liz now.
Go get Liz
That's
now.
not your best friend, though.
Bye.
Damn it.
Well,
Let's
whoever
keep
Liz.
using Liz.
Are we
Yeah.
talking about my
Yeah.
best friend?
Okay.
Shout out to Liz.
All
Hi,
right.
Liz.
All right, cool. What would you tell your man?
If that he was interested in my best friend first but settled for me, I would be so turned off that I would leave the relationship.
Wow.
Because I will always view myself as like the
You didn't really want
fallback.
me
The
for
runner
real.
up.
Yeah, it's just like weird. It's just a total turn off.
What happened if y'all had
view them the
kids?
same.
I'm sorry, I
we
should
had
have asked that
kids,
extra question.
If we had
Yeah, he always complicates shit. Okay, cool. Moving forward. Go ahead.
Like the same, bro. Like, I don't. And then it turns into a question like, do you really love me then? Like, do you really fuck with me for real, or did you settle? And you're like, did you settle with me to gain closeness to my best friend now? You
Gotcha.
know, I'm just a lot of shit.
Overthinker.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. What about you? What you saying?
To be honest, I wouldn't know.
Okay. You wouldn't know. Okay. How
I'll
about this?
just be
I want
starstruck. go to
I
my
want the
girlfriend.
gentleman to answer because it's different for men. It's so different for men. Men think about this shit differently. What would you say?
I would be pissed, bro. I
Okay.
wouldn't like that, especially if it was like my best friend.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just be weirded out. My best friend's always around me,
Year in?
huh?
What if y'all are like a year in?
And she tells me it.
Yeah,
It's still a problem because I'm always around my best friend.
Are
So
you
now?
are you leaving her though?
but it's been a year.
Yeah,
That don't matter.
yeah. I
leaving
think
her?
I'm getting rid of
Okay.
her.
Basil, what about you?
She a dub. She gonna go right back to the streets.
Okay.
What if y'all had kids? No, I'm just kidding.
See, there you go with the dumb shit. What if the
She
same
would
dumb
be-
shit?
What
she
are you
would
doing?
go
What if you
right
had
back
ki-
to the
Whoa,
streets.
what if
She
you
would
had
go to the
kids?
streets.
What if you had a dog?
I think that's disrespectful for her to say that.
Okay.
To me. I don't care how
Yeah,
drunk
I would say the same thing. I think listen, I love that the women answered the way they did, but it just goes to show how important it is for you guys to feel like you're the only one. But for men, it's very important for us to feel like we're the only one, because we're the providers, we're the protectors. I'm the one that has the provision. And if I feel like this whole time you would have preferred another guy over me, yeah, that's not a good look. That was a really good one right there. Who had the highest body count? Shout out to the chat too, man. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys so much. I see Jules tapping over here. So I see you guys.
Hell
are
yeah!
lit.
Big shout to the chat.
I usually put my opinions in the chat. So I yeah.
Okay, cool. Who had the biggest body count after that? I think
You had 60, right?
You had 8. No, she had 80.
I had 8.
Yeah, it's big.
No, she had 80.
I did not.
She didn't.
She had like 60.
I said 10.
You said 10?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was one of y'all two.
Okay.
Nah, it was- Then it was you.
Yeah,
No, no.
48, 36, some shit.
I'm 45 and he's
38.
You're 38?
So
No,
then-
you're not, bro.
So you're next, Eric.
Bro, you're not. Okay. I call cap on that. Okay. You're dating for about a year, but you have never been to your significant other's home. Damn.
What?
Okay.
You're not dating.
What does this mostly likely mean? Explain. Okay, I see why they did it that way. So you're dating for about a year, you've never been to their home. What the fuck does that mean? I know what it means, but what the fuck do you think it means?
Well, I think it means like maybe they have really strict parents and you can't bring someone home unless you're about to get married.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
You don't live with your parents, do you?
No.
Okay. For this activity, let's just pretend that we don't live with our parents.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think it means?
It means you're hiding something and you're not ready to bring them into your vicinity.
Okay.
So
What
it's a
about
red
you?
flag.
What do you think?
You could be a hoarder. You could be ashamed of your home. You know, like you could just be like,
She thinks so optimistic.
I don't know. You know, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But if I know that you're not, but I don't know, bro. Like, how much do you really know somebody after a year? You know, like you could be hiding a whole bunch of skeletons in your closet. I don't know.
I would
Like,
say after a
shit.
year, you know a person pretty darn good. After a year. What about you? What does that mean?
He'll probably be embarrassed. He's probably embarrassed. I mean, that's probably why he hasn't taken me to his home or
Okay.
something.
Okay, that's fair. What about you, Jesse? What do you think it means?
Current situation, person lives with the other partner, can't have it because their family's there. So you can't go there.
Oh, damn. Okay. What about you?
That's hard.
Your answers say a lot about you. What do you think it means?
I was gonna say similar to everybody else's, but also I'll add on like they don't trust you, like they don't want to be in a relationship. They
Okay.
don't-
Real quick, what do you think that means?
For me, it's I don't really fuck with you like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I have girls in and out of my place, and I just don't want you to know where I live.
Mhm.
Like for me, it's like, yo, I don't. There's certain girls that you would deal with as a guy. It's like I don't want her to know where I live.
But
Maybe I
it's
think
been
you're
a
crazy.
year.
Maybe I think you're crazy.
So why are you still
Yeah.
with her?
Bro,
She's
I'm
not crazy like that.
Just for sex.
Here's what I'm thinking. Where the fuck have we been having sex?
Mhm.
That yeah.
If we're
Her
not,
place?
oh, boy, I
Oh,
mean,
it's even
yeah.
worse.
God damn. Okay. What about you? What do you think that means?
She probably got another nigga over there. She got a whole side piece or some shit going on, or a whole main guy, and I'm the side piece, but I don't got knowledge of that.
But hold
Yeah.
on. But what if you're not letting her over your crib? Like, what would be a reason why you would never let a girl come over your house?
I'm not really trying to take it serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's
Okay.
been a year.
And ladies, again,
So what?
If your pussy good enough for a year,
Mhm.
the ladies, I've kept pussy around because it was good. That
But-
don't mean that we're interested.
Right.
It doesn't mean that we're interested. And this is why I tell women, if you come in here and you say my boyfriend's, it's been 9 months and I don't really, then you're not the one, ladies. You're not the one. Your body count was like 53 or something like that.
It was 8.
It was 8. Okay.
Chill.
Okay, so then it's you next because you had 10. So go ahead.
You've been in a monogamous relationship for a while and now your significant other wants to have an open relationship. Would you consider it? Explain.
Okay, real quick, would you? Yes or no?
Yes, but only if I can also.
Oh shit.
It's only open for the guy, but it's closed for the women. For the...
What's your answer? You can.
Okay, it is your answer and that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
But do you really want to go out there and fuck all these guys?
Not really, because I'm with you because I want to be
So-
with.
Okay,
I only want
so then
sex
why
with
would you argue for something that you don't want?
You're
Because
lactose.
he's
thinking-
gonna end up cheating. He's gonna end up cheating.
Okay, hold on. You're lactose intolerant. You can't drink milk. Your boyfriend's like, I want to get this fucking milk, fucking everything milk. I want to drink milk. I want cereal every day. And you're like, I want to do it now because you're doing it, but
I
you
would
really
pr-
don't like milk. You don't even want to fucking drink the shit. Why do you have to say, can I go out and cheat too? Why can't it just be? Why don't you work it out? You're in a relationship for a while.
And I would propose a threesome.
Okay, that's
Okay,
okay.
that
Yeah,
I like that.
Because
That's a
if
good
That's a
I-
compromise.
That's a
Because
good
if I
compromise.
say no, you're gonna go and do it anyways. You're
Anyway.
gonna cheat on me.
Yeah,
So
but
I
You don't really look like the girl that would actually allow a threesome, though.
Yeah.
Wait,
Should
are
I
you-
pick
are you,
all
She
of
uh,
them?
did. She did
religious?
say she likes
I
women
have,
too.
I have a septum. I do have three.
Oh,
Are you religious?
I don't know.
But
No,
Why you judging her?
my
No, we're
girlfriend
just
does.
asking.
You want to explain what that is?
I'm sorry.
Don't-
What is?
You say you have a septum.
Oh, it's just like a stupid joke. Like I don't know. Like people would like alternative people are generally, I don't know. I guess like not hypersexual, just like very open to experimenting.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you guys slept with
No.
each other?
No.
No. That's cat.
No.
That's
haven't.
cat, bro.
No,
You guys thought about it though.
no.
That's
No.
cat.
No.
Okay. All right. Moving on. What about you? Would you allow it?
Yeah. I mean, like, just be open about it. Don't like if it's open, don't go and do the shit behind my back just because because now you're bringing STDs, you're bringing nasty like into my home. Just truly just say what you want to do.
Okay.
just do it.
I appreciate that. Thank you. What about you?
No, I don't like sharing.
You don't like sharing?
No, what's mine is mine.
Okay.
You're gonna get
Do you
cheated
like
on.
to be shared though?
No.
Oh!
Oh god.
Oh man. Okay. What about you?
Bro, I'm having a
Yo.
God damn, I'm having a threesome. Like, can't leave. You have to have me. I have to be in the
Let
party.
me ask you a question. Does your daddy share you?
No. Like, what do you mean by sharing me with other men?
Like,
No.
you get pimped out?
Nah. With other men, no. Hell no. That
Okay.
nigga will have a fucking heart attack even if I mention another dick.
Okay. So no open relationships.
I mean, again, women can come in, but like,
Okay,
but
okay,
the women
cool.
have to come in with us. Like, that's
Gotcha.
just-
Okay. What about you?
Oh my god, I still say the same. Like I
You
don't
know what's
want to
crazy?
know. I don't want to know.
Okay.
Cause you know what? I'm so happy with myself. That's the thing.
Okay.
Like I'm so like
You're very good. You're a good person. I could tell.
I just
Yeah.
don't like.
So
don't-
here's a problem that you're married. You're either gonna give it to your man or he's gonna take it. Okay. And I do admire you saying I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But in reality, if you find out he's doing it behind your back and you don't know, it's still gonna hurt you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be more strong. Like I'm gonna
How you gonna-
compose. Like
Okay. I don't know.
More.
I don't agree with that. But okay, we'll move on.
Yes.
I think it was her next. So let's do you next. Go ahead.
A man is on a date with a woman and she's on her phone the whole time. When the check comes, he asks for it to be split because of it. Is it that affair? Explain.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that fair?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Is that fair?
Yes.
Do you think it's fair?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think it's fair?
Yes.
Do you think it's fair?
yeah,
Okay. Do you think it's
She
fair?
wanted to say no.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it's
Yeah.
fair? Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
If I took you out on a date and you're on your phone the whole time, probably
Yeah,
talking to
bro.
other men,
Being
Mhm.
disrespectful.
absolutely, 100. I always talk about being present. When you're out
Mhm.
with somebody, be present, right? Enjoy your time with that person. That person made time for you. Be present.
Yeah, when I go on dates, I have like a no phone rule, or at least like put your phone down. Like
I saw
if a
that.
girl keeps kind of
I
doing
saw
this,
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did that with that girl.
yeah. So I
Hmm.
just don't. I don't like it. Like, I mean, again, if you got to check it here and there, but
What
there's no
girl?
reason to be sitting there
Uh,
on your phone.
He's taking some. He gets girls.
Oh,
You ain't the
shit.
only one that gets girls, bro.
I'm
He's
a
been out with-
virgin. I'm a
we
virgin.
went
That's
out.
why I'm going last. I'm
A
a virgin.
virgin.
He said I'm a
Yeah.
virgin.
Okay.
with 30 something bodies.
Right.
No, that was a joke. We were just joking.
Man,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a
Okay,
virgin.
cool.
Right.
And I think you were next. So go ahead and pick one out, and then go ahead and read it for us, please.
okay.
Into the mic, please.
Shit, that shit upside down. Okay. While drinking one night, your significant other tells you that they don't love you anymore.
Ooh.
The next day, while sober, they say they didn't mean it. Do you believe them? Explain it.
God
No.
damn, guys.
I think it's
Yes,
simple.
because
Hold on. One piece of advice for the gentleman: just stop drinking. Okay, guys, don't
Yeah.
drink. Don't drink and talk to your girls. Do not drink and talk to your
Wait,
girls.
Steve,
Don't
what's
get
your
you-
advice?
They're feeding you extra drinks
Um,
to get you.
Okay, so what would you feel like? What would you say?
Yeah, I feel like that's the truth because a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
Mhm,
That's for
mhm.
sure. That is a saying, old school saying.
Okay,
Mhm.
are
That's
you,
true.
are you leaving him?
No,
He just told you he doesn't love you.
listen, so what? Listen, I don't know. Like, no, I'm just
Okay.
focused on myself. Like that's the biggest thing I could like recommend to a woman. Like be submissive,
Ooh.
be in your place,
Ooh.
be feminine,
Ooh.
just walk around like a pillar
Ooh.
that can teach children and help your boyfriend,
Ooh.
and that's it.
Ooh.
So
Keep
you're
moving.
gonna make him fall back in love.
Yeah, I'm just keep quiet, handle my business, go about my put my makeup on, do my face, and that's it.
Damn. Wise words right there. Wise words. Would you stay with him? Yes or no?
That wasn't the question. It says, do I believe them or not?
Do you believe them? Sorry.
No, because sometimes, again, I mean, it is true what she says, but partly sometimes y'all drunk fucks just be saying shit just to
Okay.
say shit.
I agree. Yeah.
So
This is why a lot of times, like if there's like a person that was drunk and they get recorded, that stuff typically doesn't become admissible in court.
Mhm.
They actually don't even. They're like, yo, that person was
yeah.
influenced, and yeah. Okay. What about you?
I don't believe them, and I think the reason why they are saying like that it wasn't true is because they're scared that you're gonna leave them
Mhm.
and they don't want to lose you.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, are you saying it's not true because it's actually not true, or are you saying it's not true because you're scared I'm gonna leave you?
Okay. What about you?
I believe them, and I would be like, all right, I heard that. You know, it is what it is. That's it, bro. We don't have to ever see each other again. If you don't love me, then that's it.
I don't even think you guys would wait till the next morning. I think ladies act on point.
Yeah,
Like
y'all would grab all y'all shit. All right,
I'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah.
That's it.
100%. Yeah. 100%. What about you? Would you believe him?
I would believe it, but I wouldn't leave him.
Okay. Well, you would believe him that
No.
he.
But you wouldn't leave him?
No, because again, he was drunk. So then the next day, next day and then the next day after, I just show him the reasons why he fell in love with me in the first place.
Okay. Interesting. What
Yeah.
about you?
Man, if my girl said that while she was drunk, it's what you
Hold on.
believe.
Let's
It's not
switch it
the
up for
same.
guys.
It's
Let's
not
switch.
even the
Let's
same.
switch it up for guys. What if one day you're talking to your girl and you guys are both drunk, and she says, "Yeah, you're actually not the best I've ever had." What if she says that? Because that's
Hey,
equivalent
yo.
to like what they're dealing with. What if she said that?
That's some shit.
Man,
Be honest.
damn, that would certainly fucking piss me off, and it would certainly it would definitely fuck with my ego.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Mhm.
lie. As soon as they start talking that shit, especially if we've been together for a while,
Yeah.
it wouldn't bother me if it were earlier in a relationship or like we were just dating.
Yeah.
But if she said that and we were deep into the relationship, it would fuck with me. And I
Okay.
think,
But then you'd have to think that Jermaine was like better than you, and you know what I mean.
well, I wouldn't be thinking of names.
It's
per
got to
se,
be a
but
black
yeah.
man.
I don't think any
It's got to be a
woman-
black guy.
If I don't know who Jermaine is,
Jermaine was like way better than you, and you know who Jermaine is because that was her ex.
and she said it, but she's drunk though. She's
Yeah,
saying
but
it.
she's telling you that like you were second best because Jermaine was putting it down.
Mm-hmm.
Then show her why he's.
She got the
Uh,
nerve
yeah.
to say it now.
Man.
People's ego
So
also
why you
boosts
the
when
king?
they're
Tough, though. I don't think I-
So why you
no,
the king?
see, this is not that hard, brother.
No, it is.
No,
bro.
it isn't, bro. If she's saying that, she's thinking about another nigga.
So
So what
she's
about
just gonna-
you?
So she's
Bro,
dating you.
it's raps. It's raps.
So what about you? Jermaine hit it better than you did.
Bro, it's raps, bro. It's already emotional.
She's gone.
Like that's the
Go
emotional.
back to
She's
Jermaine.
emotionally detached to me, bro.
Rather,
She's clearly trying to fuck another guy, or she's thinking about fucking another guy.
wow, that's very interesting.
What would you do?
What about you, Eric?
What would I do?
Why you smile?
I would want to go. What?
Why you smile like
I'm
that?
smiling. I know what I would do. I was about to add some fuel to the
Cute
fire and
Oh,
fuck
okay.
around, but
Shit.
no, I wouldn't like that. I was gonna say some dumb shit just to fuck around with the girls, but now I was gonna say some dumb shit, but no, I honestly I think that would break me for sure. Because I think men, when it comes to sex, we really try to perform. And shit, I mean, it may be true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah.
maybe Jermaine really did put it down. You know what I mean?
Who's
But-
Jermaine?
But
God
why?
Damn it.
I say it's got to be a black name because girls always like black guys.
All
Yeah,
right, okay.
that's not true.
Would you leave? Would
Bro,
you stay
no.
in the
We
relationship?
we have a poll and like
Fuck your poll.
Latinas, white chicks, and well, black chicks have no choice. But
I like Hispanics.
what?
Yeah, I like Hispanics.
Yeah, I like
Fuck your-
Hispanics.
Fuck your
shout
poll.
out to you guys, man. Shout
Fuck your poll.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah.
else?
Get morenitos and shit. Yeah, I need that.
Okay, all right,
Hey,
cool.
you saw how she do it, though, right? Nah.
What I'm saying is, you know what? If Jermaine hit it better than me, just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like my ego might be fucked up even for like next relationships. I'm be thinking, damn, am
I
I
feel like
fucking her
that's
good
there's-
enough?
That's a shit.
You
test,
you would
bro.
get mad if like I said Lachey hit it better than you, or she was better than you. Like what if Lakeisha was better than
All
you?
right, we're about to use Latina names. Fuck that shit. Maria.
Like what if
fucking-
Lakeisha was just that chick? You know what I
we
mean?
can't do that. What's another one?
Fucking Yesenia. Nah,
Yesenia.
I'm triggered
Fucking
now.
God.
I'm thinking of
Selena.
stripper names now and shit.
Candy.
But that's another
Chloe.
thing.
Bro, they really-
Yeah, but
Chloe.
hold on.
Shit.
Also, that's another thing that this society has made like a normal thing is that for some reason in this society, shout out to the chat, man. We love you guys.
Super Santaco.
Ladies, what was the last ultimatum you gave to your significant other, past or present?
Okay.
What caused it?
Okay, real quick before we get to that, another thing that this society has made is that for some reason you guys are super infatuated with black guys. Like when I was growing up, black guys were not very sought after. You know what I mean? Like, listen, whatever, black guys are winning, and that's cool with them.
We are.
But what I'm saying is that's it's almost like, and I'm gonna be honest, like this shit is so mentally fucked up. You guys don't understand. You guys are being fed this shit. Like they made the Kardashians like the biggest fucking family to watch, and they only fuck black guys because black
was
guys are
mainly
stupid as
Kim.
fuck. Like
No, we're not.
the
Nah.
NBA players,
No, we're
bro, they're literally
Can't
married, bro.
actually do that.
They're
'cause we
literally
know how to
they're-
sling
bro,
that thing.
they're literally marrying these guys, sucking the money out of them, and rotating them like fucking carousels, right? And so they feed you guys this shit on a constant on social media. They have a reality show, all this shit, and women are like, oh shit, black guys, right? Cool.
I think it's a difference between actually like appreciating a black man versus like fetishizing people, you know? Because
What I'm saying is black people have become a fetish in
Yeah.
this society, right?
That's cool and all, but
it
it's
is what it
fine.
is. Let's keep it G. They become a fetish.
good.
But you know, I get upset because my Latina sisters, they like the black men, and black men are all cheaters.
No, we're not.
I-
Bro. Black men
uh-uh.
don't cheat. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
black men don't cheat.
Whoa,
We
whoa,
don't
hold
cheat.
on.
Is
hold
your
on.
man
Are you
black?
saying-
Is your man black?
Yes, my
Dude.
man can be considered
No,
black.
no, your man's not black.
Yeah.
I
He
met
can
your
be
man.
Your man is
Black.
not
Your man-
black.
your man's
Man,
not
it's
black.
white
You
as
can put me a
hell.
checklist and I could check
Oh.
everything off.
Okay. See, then you have the delusional girls that think that their men are black. You know what I mean? Like it, bro. Anyways, moving on. Shout out to my bad Super South Taco. Let's go ahead and read that one aloud, bro.
Yeah, ladies. What was the last ultimatum you gave to your significant other, past or present? What caused it? Explain the outcome.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna include Jules in this one because this one's fun. Start off with you. Go ahead.
Damn. I wouldn't remember, but I don't think I would have given anyone an ultimatum.
You've never given your man an ultimatum.
Not my
You're
current
literally the
man.
only one on the table saying, "I don't deal with shit." I'm pretty sure you've given a man an ultimatum before.
My baby daddy. It was when our daughter was born. I was putting in all the work. I was bringing all the money to the table. I was basically the man, and I got tired of it.
Mhm.
I grew tired of it because I had to pay all the bills. He was working too, but push came to shove, I made the most money.
Okay.
So I told them either get a better job or bye,
Okay.
because I don't want to deal with it. Like I really don't.
I appreciate that answer. Here's another thing that proves that women, they claim they want to work and they want to be independent, but you will never allow a man to live off you long
Yeah.
term.
It was exhausting. I didn't want to maintain like maybe for once I want to come home and like get my back
Yes.
massage. I want to like clean the house. I want to do, but like I didn't have time to clean. He
And-
wasn't doing anything.
And here's the thing: you have women that'll come on here and say, "Yes, yes, I will. I'll allow it," but you won't allow it for long. You will not allow it for long, and this is why women typically that make good money always want to go for men that make more money than they do as well, right? Like if a woman is a doctor, she makes 200K a year. She doesn't want to date a guy that makes 80K a year. It's just something about, they always want, it's hypergamy. They always want a guy that's better than them. So that speaks volumes right there.
Like I didn't mind me working and you working and both of us bringing in money, but like I'm putting in more.
Yeah, because as a woman, if you're paying for more shit, you're gonna feel some type of way about it, right? What's the last ultimatum you gave your man?
When I found out he was cheating on me, I was like, you need to cut these bitches off or we're done.
Mhm.
And then he was basically like, you're just gonna have to trust me. And I'm like, I don't have to do shit. Like you have to show me through your actions that I can trust you, because that shit is gone, you
Mhm.
know. So
Wait, I thought you like girls.
This is
when
before.
I dated
dated
this
guys, yeah.
man
Let me ask you something. What would it take for us to bring you back to the right side? Sorry.
to the right side,
Yeah. What would it take?
I'm not interested in dating anyone right now.
Okay, but like, what would it? I guess it would just take the right guy, right? Like the right guy would just bring you back to the right
Yeah,
side.
and also someone who like realistically is cool with like fucking women, like because that was
That's everybody.
no,
though.
but that was something that like kind of fucks with me because like I told him from the get, I was like, I'm cool with it, but like just give me some time, like let us have our relationship first, and then that comes later, you
Yeah.
know. And even with this knowledge, he still like fucked
Wait, how
around,
much time,
and
though?
I found out
I'm not gonna lie. That's what
it
I
took
hate.
6 months.
Yeah.
Wait, he only had to
I
wait 6
found out.
months?
I found out at the 9-month point, and he was already doing it like probably even earlier. To be honest, 4, 5, 6 months in, I
Okay.
found out.
Okay.
I want the old Tere back. I
Yeah.
want to
Shut
see
up.
Yeah.
back when
Do you-
she was different.
Really?
And, you know, maybe like she had hair
Yo,
down
do
to
you,
her ass.
does she have an Instagram with those pictures?
Not anymore.
Can we see an old? I
Can
want to see
we?
an old picture of today. Like,
Do you have an old
she
picture?
probably
do you,
has
like-
like a
like-
before he cheated picture.
do you know that even having your hair short like that, it takes away from like your feminine
I
features?
was bald before this,
Really?
and that was
Oh,
so
yeah, she grew her
liberating.
hair.
But I
That's
was
her
bad when I
Instagram
was
on
bald.
Wait, this is your Instagram?
Yes.
Okay. Can we find like a picture with her? Because I bet you're actually pretty fucking attractive.
That's
Can-
not you, is it?
That's my homegirl I shot.
Hold on. No. Can we find a picture of
She's
you with
a
long hair?
photographer.
So take it off the screen right now. Find a picture of her and then go back
Right.
on screen.
Yeah. Find us a really good picture because I hope.
Do you have an older picture on your Instagram somewhere in this reels? Because
It's on. It might be still on my story, but yeah,
Okay.
it was very recently that I put that I had blue short hair. I was bad with short hair. All right, don't get it twisted.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
You're like
beautiful.
an Amber Rose?
Thank you.
but I
I
noticed.
got that a lot.
But
to be
hold on. Can I
honest.
ask you a question? I noticed that, or I don't know you, right? I just met you today, but I noticed that as you're also dating women, the way you're dressing, the way you portray yourself also changes.
So this is something that I have also noticed with myself. I'm a bartender, so like the positions that I'm in, I'm very like over sexualized. But I also over sexualize myself because I know when I have my titties out, like motherfuckers are gonna give me money. You know,
Okay.
that's just kind of is what it is.
okay.
But now
It's a
that
secret.
it is, bro, like truly, this is why I've been wanting to work in a strip club. You know, because like that's money.
Okay.
But since I have kind of come down from that stool, like my life is not about male validation just to get money. Like my life means more than that.
Mhm.
I just feel comfortable, like still booty shorts, but like I feel like this is how I feel cute. You know, this is how I feel nice.
Okay. All right. But you wouldn't dress like that to go to the bar, to be a bartender.
I do dress like
You
this.
dress like that? And you
yeah,
still
like
get
I
clipped?
wear my work shirt with
But
like
it's
my
got to be a
shorts.
little tight. Like you gotta, you wear it
Yeah.
just like that. You wear it just
yeah,
like that.
and I make money like that.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
cause like I got a good
But I think
personality.
you would, and you do. But I
Yeah.
think you would make more money, obviously, if you did a little.
I
bit
do,
more.
but I feel worse about myself at the end of the day.
Okay. All right. That's cool. That's fair. So that was the ultimatum for you. What about you? What was the ultimatum?
I never really gave an ultimatum. It was always like an accumulation.
Okay. Is that one right there?
Ooh.
Wait, that's you right there?
Yeah.
She's a
Whoa. That's
good-looking girl.
hold up.
Go back to the
Yeah.
go over.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's the short hair though.
Yeah, that was very recently.
What about long?
Where's the long hair though?
Oh, that's on like my Facebook, yeah.
God damn it. Okay.
Oh, I thought that was hair. I thought those were pigtails on her.
Damn it. We got to bring you back.
Yeah.
We got to bring you back, yo.
Oh, you
we,
went to Hamburger Mary.
we got to bring you back. Okay.
I mean, if that
Uh,
was recent, your photos are still pretty sexualized.
Yo, if anybody in the chat wants to take her out on a date and bring her back to the right side, would you be open to that?
The
Would
right
you-
side is the
No.
dark side.
Not with the intention of making me straight.
Well, when's the last time you went on a date with a
But
guy?
you're bi, so like
I'm
you
not
like
bi.
both. Oh, you're not. Oh man.
I mean, I'm not trying. I
Into
didn't
the
mean
mic,
it to
please.
say it mean like that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap like that. But
You-
I wouldn't consider myself bi.
You really hurt her feelings just now.
I mean,
No, it's
sorry.
fine.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I would actually pay for the date if you went out on a date with one of our
I don't mind going out on a date. That's not a problem. But don't give me the expectation of I'm gonna fuck you after, because it's not gonna happen.
No. We don't. Well, if that happens, that's on
If
y'all.
it happens, then it happens.
I'm more doing it just to bring you back. Bring you
Can
back
we
to the
do
right
like
side.
a blind date?
I would do a blind date. I
You
have
do,
no
bro?
problem with that. But I don't want to be in the predicament where like I go on a blind date, and now we gotta fuck.
Okay,
'cause I'm
wait,
not gonna do that.
but if you go on a blind date though, you kind of gotta dress like a lady though. Like you can't wear that. You gotta wear like whatever you were wearing.
I mean, I would wear with what I feel comfortable in, and I feel comfortable feminine too.
You
Okay,
still,
but-
she still switches it up because that, like you said, that was more feminine. What we
Yes, it
just
was.
Saw.
But you
Yeah,
gotta
and that
understand.
was recent.
Imagine if
Yeah.
I had that. Imagine if me and you hypothetically were going on a date, and I said I just feel comfortable like this, and I just dressed bummy as fuck. That like the way you represent yourself,
Mm-hmm.
it dictates whether there's going to
But
be a
it's
second
not.
date.
But this is not bummy. This
Son
is
Taco said
shorts
he's
and
up for
a-
the
and a
challenge.
Son
t-shirt.
Taco. Okay, do me a favor. You know what? 'Cause I can't see, bro. Is she wearing? What's she wearing underneath that?
Some booty
Short
shorts.
shorts.
Okay. Are they like real shorts
Yeah.
though?
You could see her thought, yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
can see her
Yeah, you know what? And
I mean, I like girls
360.
too. You're pretty
And-
cute and attractive. Not gonna lie. So yeah.
And by the
Thank you.
way, Super Santaco is actually not that far from here. He's a really good guy. Like one of the
Yeah,
best
he's
dudes
the-
in that
he's
Not
chat.
super
y'all plotting on this.
No,
shit.
no, no, no,
no,
no.
no,
No,
I
Super.
swear it's all
Like
random.
he just came out for my birthday. All that.
I know him.
He was just
He's
at our birthday party.
he's-
Yeah.
he's a pretty good
Nah, he's
guy.
a really good. And actually,
He
if you
just
don't,
wanna
I
see
think they won a
women
360.
flourish.
actually, if you don't believe us, he was just on a show on. Was it yet? Well,
It was 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Friday.
Yeah.
So you
Friday.
can go look at that episode.
Cool.
Obviously, it was before you even came here. I just met you, so yeah, no plotting here. But yeah, I'm sorry. What was that? You said something. Well, one of you guys said something.
Oh
I'm
no,
saying, I'm in the
Curtis
chat-
said that
the
they
chat
wanted
wants
her to stand up and
Oh,
so
the
they
chat.
could see
Okay, cool.
what
Yeah.
she looks like.
Can you do me a favor? Take your headset off real quick and just stand up. Shout out to you.
Teresa, she's really good looking.
Yeah, yo, do you know Tere from can okay.
Ethan, come over here.
Oh, Tere, yeah.
It's not. I don't look like a
I don't-
man. You
I
You
don't-
have to do a full 360.
I
Like,
don't
do a
know.
little spin.
So I don't really-
You gotta do a little spin.
No. Pause.
Bro,
Curtis.
You have it. You
change
have it
the
on the
camera.
wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, you have it on the
Oh,
wrong.
well, we need one more. We need
Yeah,
one more. We need
yeah.
one more.
Curtis had. No. Curtis had it on the wrong camera, man.
Well,
Ethan, what are you doing, Ethan?
Ethan, the
Ethan,
top
what are
right,
you
come
doing,
on.
Ethan?
Okay,
You missed
okay.
it.
So
L Ethan.
What-
L cameraman.
okay.
Yeah, everybody said El cameraman right now.
So to be fair, I think you're attractive. I just think that the way you portray yourself. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Not that I see anything wrong because again, I have a girlfriend. So when I look at women, I'm not looking at them from the point of like, oh, like the way I used to be. I tell her all the time. Before you, I was like, yo, I fuck her. I'd probably fuck her. Maybe her too. She's ugly as fuck. Like that was my mentality, right? But now it's like when I look at women, I'm just like, okay, cool, yeah, she's attractive. Moving on, right? So that's just out of respect for our relationship. But yeah, no, bro, Super Santaco, bro. If you would like to do that and she's cool with it, by the way, he's a gentleman too, bro.
Yeah, he is.
Like he's an actual gentleman. Go ahead and super chat, bro. Let me know. But shout out to you too. So, what about you? What was the ultimatum for you?
Story time. I moved down to Miami with baby dad. 5 days in, homie didn't want to touch me. I said, you got two options. Either we're fucking or you're leaving. And come to find out, he had another girl. So yeah.
Damn.
And then had a whole nother baby with her too.
Okay.
What?
That's a pretty good ultimatum.
Yeah.
Fuck me or you gotta leave.
That's every guy's
Yeah.
dream
Yeah.
ultimatum right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah.
That's a good one. I like
Well,
that.
He left.
Oh wow.
He left.
Oh,
He didn't.
damn.
He didn't.
You know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes guys get so much they don't want it, bro. Sometimes guys just have so much. And shout out to those guys. I'm not that guy. Okay, what about you? What was the ultimatum? Girl, you went to the bathroom, came out with lipstick
I
and
know.
all.
So mine sounds
Period.
like not really like an ultimatum, like a good one. Okay, but the only thing I can remember is that, like my high school sweetheart, I lost my virginity.
Oh, don't get divorced.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I just kept asking him to like stop like robbing people. He would always like he would like rob people to give me things and this and this and that and iPhones. And I'm like, yo, you have to
Allegedly.
stop doing this stuff.
Let's not get
You
into
have to
jail.
stop doing this
Allegedly.
stuff.
Okay.
And then even now, like I'm glad I left him because I say people say, oh, he's the same thing.
Allegedly.
He's robbing people.
That's Super
Allegedly.
Santaco right there.
Oh, he's down.
I'll
Said,
do it
I'll
if
do it
she's
if you're
down.
down.
Okay, yeah. Listen, yeah, Super Santaco will definitely hit you up, man. Obviously, you gotta understand your representation of us too, man. We're putting in a good word for you. You are one of, and I've said this to him earlier. Actually, before the podcast started, I was outside having a conversation with him, because he came to his birthday party with us, and a gentleman, respectful. I mean, the dude is just
He goes above and beyond. for
he's
people.
a rare dude. Like there's the reason why I click so much with him is because I don't really see men that I look at that reflect me. You know what I mean? And I consider myself a pretty stand-up guy. So that's why me and him are pretty cool. But yeah, I trust me, I wouldn't wouldn't just tell you to go out with just anybody. Trust me about that, because I, you as a woman, you gotta be very, very careful, stuff like that. But even then, shout out to you,
I
man.
appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, first of all, you told your boyfriend to stop robbing people.
To give you stuff.
Okay, no, that is very admirable. But the thing is, that's just
His heart was there, but just in the wrong
Yes.
place.
His
Yes.
pockets were not.
Yeah.
The heart was
Just-
there, just not in the right
And I
place.
can't really think of any other one. Like
That was a good one.
probably-
Yeah, that was
That was a
we-
good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like okay. Oh wait. Oh my god. I asked this man to stop drinking so much. Like when men, I guess they get like they just go,
Uh-huh.
and he used to like fall asleep with his tooth, and his tooth used to fall out. And
What the fuck?
like, I would be like, "You're embarrassing me.
Oh my
Stop
god.
going outside with the motherfucking guys and just hanging out all night, and you look like a fool."
Okay.
What kind of dudes?
I
do
like the
you-
first one better.
Yeah, there's
I
just
like
two.
the first one better.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Okay. Jules, what is the last ultimatum or any ultimatum that you ever given your boyfriend?
No comments.
No comments on that one?
No.
No? Okay, cool.
Wow.
The chat's
Wow.
the chat's begging me to
Chat-
do it, but
chat,
I'm not.
if-
And I told you I am not.
If someone super chats, if someone super chats 25, man, she's gonna have to do it. Let's go ahead and do that. If someone super chats 25, she's gonna have to do it. She's gonna have to do it. What about you? What's an ultimatum you gave one of your girlfriends?
She had to stop posting thirst traps.
Okay.
And it wasn't even just like pictures, it was just like comments. I told you guys, girls will post like little, oh, if he really loves you, well, like we get into an argument, she posts some stupid shit. I'm like, yo, if you keep posting some, you think that's funny, right? Yeah, it's not funny.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I used to do that. My bad.
fellas,
It's not
I'm
funny.
telling y'all this, girls will get mad at you and they may not post a picture, but they just have to post something.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, stop.
They'll
posting
put
shit.
something on their story.
Yeah, because guys can
You're
see
letting
that and
people
go,
into your relationship.
right,
Yeah.
like, yo, something's wrong with King and his girl, like,
Mhm.
and then they start
Mhm.
messenger. So I
Yo,
was like,
what's
yo,
that one Instagram account? Justin LeBoy or some bullshit like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's always
God.
Respectfully.
Damn, bro.
That shit funny.
He's always post some shit and then people take it and post it on their shit.
Okay, cool. And I agree with that. I think girls will, they even if they
I
don't
had
post.
that ultimatum once on me. It was my ex in high school.
The same thing.
Okay,
you
I'll
said?
get back to you.
Yeah.
So girls won't always do comments too. Sometimes they'll do a song.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll do a lyric.
Yeah.
So, some,
Fuck you, I
you
don't
know,
need you. Like,
sometimes I just post some really weird shit. And I agree with you on that one right there. What about you? What's one that you gave to your girl?
No male friends.
No male friends. Okay.
I
No
think that's the
existing or like no new male friends.
Nah, just no,
No
male
male
friends
friends
at
at
all.
One ultimatum I gave is I'm first always and forever. Like I gotta be first. If you ain't cool with that, then we ain't cool.
Mhm.
I come before your family. I come before everybody. And that's a big ultimatum to ask for a woman, because women typically they get, they grow up in family environments. And even if they don't, there's someone that they grew up with that is very close to them, whether it be a sister friend or an actual sister or their mom or their dad or their brother. And I'm like, listen, cool, you had your time with them. It's our time now. Again, if you're intentional as a guy and you're like, look, I want to build my life with you, I come first. Your family's your family, but they come second. That was my ultimatum. If the chat doesn't give that 25, then we'll just move on, because I really wanted Jules to kind of give me her ultimatum right there. Okay, cool. I think everybody has had a chance to play that game,
Oh,
correct?
I gotta go. I gotta go.
You gotta
Basil
go?
didn't
Okay.
go.
Yeah, I'm a virgin.
Go ahead, Basil. Shout out to Basil.
Your significant other tells you that they need some time off from the relationship to refresh. Would you be open to that? Explain.
Good one. Okay, would you be open to it?
To refresh. So basically, for a girl, get new dick, because a girl would never come to you and say something like this unless she's emotionally attached, like I said earlier, and that means she was emotionally attached to another guy and she's probably fucking the other guy. So nah, it'd be dead.
Okay. What would you say?
No, I'll just leave, because
Okay.
if you want time to refresh, then you don't have to be in a relationship with me. Like,
Okay.
Come on.
What about you? What would you say?
Nah, because you pursuing other people.
Okay. Good answer right there. What about you?
No, if you want to take space, then just take it forever.
Mhm,
Take it
mhm.
forever. Okay.
See, y'all are saying that, bro, but when you are deeply in love with a guy, y'all aren't gonna say that. You're gonna be like, yo, what's going on? After 2 days, you're still gonna be in his phone.
He can't come back. He
Keep
can
it-
never come back
That's
again.
why you have to go no contact. You have to be strong. But you're right. Most women will cave.
But
Well, the problem is that most women, even if they do separate, you guys don't give yourself time to heal. You go right into the next guy, and you might think the next guy might help you heal, but you're just doing more damage. And I'm not speaking to you, but in
No, I
general, right?
understand. Yeah.
Most women, I
I
say.
feel like if you really love the person, like you kind of get like the ick, I guess what they say now
Yeah.
from other guys. You're like, like
Yeah.
I don't wanna, I don't, I don't want to entertain this and that. So I feel like if you really love the guy, like you're not gonna jump back into the next one. That's why I think they say, I don't know what the heck the saying is, but it's like the one that loves the least is the one that's back into like in a relationship and pursuing other people.
Okay, I like that.
And I do believe that.
What about you? What are you saying?
I don't know what you need time for or space. We about to have a whole conversation and figure out what we need to fix. Because by the end of this, either you're gonna stay or you're gonna leave.
Okay, good point. What about you over there?
yeah, I think that when you separate, you have time to go venture off, and it might not be the same when you get back. So
Mm.
you can't
Hollywood,
take no breaks.
that was beautifully put right there. Shout out to you.
No breaks.
What about you?
If a girl said she had to refresh again, I would take her back, but she would not be my girl. We could just be fucking.
Okay.
I know the demoting thing isn't the big thing, but it's like if she's coming back and I can still have access to sex or like girlfriend stuff.
Yeah.
But I can't take you seriously after that. But
Oh,
I'll
that's a
still
good
deal with
shout.
you.
That's a good shout. I like that.
Mhm.
Okay. Real quick. So if you leave me, even if it's just for the night, I don't fuck with that. And you have people that are very non-confrontational. You do have those people that they just, bro, any sign of problem, it's fight or flight, and they're flying.
Yeah.
Right? They want to get away, they want to drive, they want to go back home to your mom's house, your sister's house, your ex-best friend, whatever, right? I just think that that's when women typically make the worst decisions. Right? They'll probably unblock an ex, they'll probably,
Emotionally impulsive.
they'll probably accept a few friend requests. The guys on the request page might start getting some replies. You might go out and get drunk. Like it's just, and now I gotta take you back with all that shit being done. I personally myself can't live through that. So it's trust me, it's gotta be, you gotta end that shit. You gotta end that shit. I think, and I think it goes back to the whole marriage situation. I think that that's what this society does. They run away from everything. And I believe that you should stay and work shit out. No matter what it is, stay and work it out. Back in the day, your great grandparents were working it out, right? It was more likely in our generation to see people still dying together. Like I remember my grandfather passed away. God bless his soul. And then I think about a year or less than a year, my grandmother went. It was like a weird, like
die of grief or something.
Yeah, it was like a weird, like,
yeah, that tends to happen.
The love of my life is gone. So
They die of heartache. It's a
right.
thing.
But in today's society, fuck that. Everybody for their own. I would argue that there's really no real love anymore. Or maybe it's so small.
It's like
but
convenient love.
That like real Titanic, I'm gonna die for you type love, like that shit doesn't really exist in today's age. So I really want to take a moment and thank you ladies for killing that shit.
This motherfucker, yo.
I mean, you guys are killing it. Listen, if a man doesn't feel like you're worth dying for, he shouldn't. It sucks because I get in trouble for this shit all the time. I say that a man should die for a woman regardless. Like that's, how earlier I said that women were put here for like reproducing and being companions. Well, men were put here to protect. I strongly believe in that. Like I strongly believe that right now, if a guy came in here with a gun, all the men in this room would be willing to fight that guy and risk dying for all of you ladies. And we just met you. And that's literally what, and none of you guys have a problem with that. Now, one of you is going to say, nah, fuck that. Let me die. Because it comes down to survival. It comes down to survival, right? But if women, if I say that women were meant to be our companions and cook and clean and be submissive and, and give us babies, you guys have a problem with that.
But you know what's so cool about this show though? I feel like a lot of people have this, which they do, like these open mindsets about things. And like I'm someone that I'd like to believe I have these open mindsets about things, but like real life examples, like this is never gonna happen. But like an example like that is very much like, yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna risk my life to beat some motherfucker down because like I know that I physically probably can't do that as well as one of y'all can, So like I just want to say I appreciate y'all for like still holding the space while still like this is a very realistic talk show, podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, and I appreciate you acknowledging that. But again, it goes back to what I'm saying is that women don't have a problem when it comes to a man being a man. You don't have a problem, and I'm not speaking for you. I'm saying in general, women don't have a problem when men have to be men when it benefits them.
mhm.
But when men have to be men and we say, hey, listen, I'm the man here and I lead this household and it's your responsibility to take care of this, fuck you. You don't own me. I don't need you. Right. And again, I'm not saying this is all women, but in today's society, it's the majority of women and it's getting worse. They did a study and they said that by 2030, most women are not only not going to want to be wifed up and be married, right? They're not going to want to be wives.
Kids.
They don't want kids.
Mhm.
They don't want any type of responsibilities. It's a me mentality. I want to live for myself. I was born to have an experience, and and then think about it. You think you're like this, but it's everybody's becoming like this. And then what happens in society? We start to crumble, right? And so they're saying that there's companies out there that are now doing studies on women that they're deciding we're gonna invest into all these things: the wine, the cat food, the cat toys, the dog toys, because they already know and they see what's happening. They see where we're headed, and they're like, yo, women are just gonna get worse and worse and worse. So it's kind of fucked up. But I appreciate that very, very much. Any super chats real quick?
No, that's all right now.
Okay. Any member chats? Do we have any cool member chats, man? Shout out to the chat, man. We love you guys.
Yeah, we got Lord Peachy.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
He said, can you please ask the girl if they have bipolar, schizophrenia, or daddy issues, or toxic X to see their red flags?
Okay, ladies, do any of you guys have any of these, or all three, or all four? I think it was four in there.
I have daddy issues plus mommy issues, and then I'm
That
not
part.
bipolar, but I got BPD. I think it's by personality disorder or something like that.
Peanut butter jelly?
No, it's BPD. It's not bipolar disorder. It's by
Borderline?
personality. Not that, yeah, borderline. No, not that.
You don't even know what you got.
It's something like that, but it's like
It's going on right now. She doesn't even know. It's like she's having an episode right now, guys.
And I've had toxic exes, so all of the above.
Wow, damn.
I
Okay.
am a major red flag.
But you're married. You have a guy?
Yes. I've been dating him for a year, and it's one of the healthiest relationships I've ever been in.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a major green flag.
Okay.
A
Shout out to
year?
you.
He is a good guy. That
He's
I
a good
I feel like
can't
the
say.
first time you came to the podcast, you weren't cuffed.
No, I've been cuffed on the whole podcast. Oh wait, no. The first time I was
Yeah.
I have been cuffed.
But we haven't been on for a year.
You weren't cuffed, and we haven't been on for a year.
I've been on here 4 times recently.
Ah.
I've been with my man for a year, but on the podcast I've only been here 4 times.
Basil,
Yeah, but they haven't been. Well, whatever. I mean,
Basil,
He trying to start a pot.
Basil is so what messy? Is that what girls say?
Yeah.
You messy.
Toxic.
You
He just
messy.
wants to get
Okay.
the facts out.
Shout out to Basil. Now we love him. Okay, cool. Shit, what was the original question, bro? I totally
can you
fucking forgot.
please ask these girls if they have bipolar, schizophrenia, or
Okay.
daddy issues? Or any
Ladies,
toxic
it's first of all, it's
exes?
really hard to admit this shit. It really is. Again, it comes down to accountability, which is something that women do not like.
I
Accountability.
don't have accountability, but I will admit I have all those issues. in
Okay.
one, and probably a little bit more, but
Accountability is one of the best things that you can
Red
have,
flag.
ladies.
I have that.
I am a red
Accountability
flag
is
person.
what teaches you that you can be a better person.
I want to know what Jesse. Jesse, do you have any of these, Jesse?
I'm definitely not bipolar, but for sure I'm toxic and I have a toxic ex.
Speaking to the mic, please. Okay.
I am toxic. I do have a toxic ex. I'm not bipolar, whatever. the
You
fuck
have
that
daddy
is.
issues?
I do have fucking.
You know
daddy
what?
issues for sure.
I want to know if someone from the chat would take you out on a date.
I highly doubt any of these motherfuckers would take me out on a date. Honestly, they wouldn't even last. They would be like, "What the fuck did I get myself into?"
Well, yeah, I agree with you.
I'm taking accountability, Eric. I do that.
I agree with you. Yeah, no, I agree with you. But it's because you're very masculine.
I mean, listen, I have a daddy, and he knows
Like if
how to
we
tone
went,
me the fuck
but
down.
if we
man.
went out, if we went out to dinner, like I would almost expect you to pay.
I mean, I ain't paying for shit. but
Yo, y'all know who would be good friends with her? Christian.
who the fuck is Christian?
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
they would, yeah,
that would be
my
dude.
girl.
No, but Christian
yeah,
knows.
look at
No,
them
but
some
Christian
show.
knows when to be feminine.
I know when to be
Yeah.
feminine too. You've just never been around that. Like, I don't want to be feminine with you. You a
Mm.
nigga. Like, I want to chill with you, bro. I
No,
don't want to be
that's
anywhere
cool,
near you.
But I'm saying, Chris is like you, but she's also feminine in
Put your ass in
public as
jail.
well.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I have my
Shout out to Repo. What is he saying?
I'll take you out. Just I put your ass in check.
Okay.
Who the fuck is this?
Repo. Okay.
That's
you know what? You know
Josh.
what? I think
Josh.
I think Repo would put your ass in check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Josh
I think.
I don't think so, but okay.
Yeah.
I only have one person
No.
that puts me in
You
jail.
don't
why
think so?
Why you trying, Josh? Like
You don't
I'm
think?
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn, why
Do you
you
know? Do you know Josh?
Yes, I do
She's
know
mean.
Josh.
And you don't think he would put her on check? In check? Come on. You don't think so?
Yeah.
Josh is first of all, Josh is a very traditional guy. And he's not the type of guy that's just gonna take any type of shit. I think he'd put your ass in check real quick.
We about to test this fucking.
Josh
game.
is
Oh,
hard.
I would vlog
You
that
the
shit, but see, then
fuck.
it wouldn't be genuine because then you'd know it's being vlogged. Nah,
You have to vlog it in secret. Where, like,
nah,
she
there's
wouldn't
no way,
suspect
bro.
it.
There's no way. Shout out to Josh though, man. Shout out to the whole chat, man. We love you guys so much. Real quick, ladies. Thoughts on the show? Go ahead.
I think honestly, I like that you get both.
You didn't ask
perspectives.
her
Oh.
if she has any issues.
Oh, we know she has issues.
I know. I was just gonna make like. I
Yeah,
just
we know
came
she has
lately.
issues.
Like I'm a little bipolar.
Yeah.
Like I think I'm
You
bipolar.
know what though? Real quick. You're a very the weird. First of all, I was gonna say weird. Well, I'll just be honest. The relationship that you and Jules have is a very unique one. Like I
Oh.
know me and you don't really talk much, but anyone that does anything kind for my girl, even if I don't always acknowledge it, I do see it. You know what I mean? I just want to thank you every single time. You're always looking out for her. You always, bringing her stuff, and I really appreciate that.
She
So,
brought me flowers last time.
Aw.
This time she brought me a coffee.
Yeah.
She got me lip mask.
yeah, it's all these little.
It's you men that lead it,
and
you
listen,
know.
and it doesn't even have to be for her. Like in general, like Liz came in here yesterday, and was it yesterday or the other day?
Yesterday.
And she brought the guys. Like it's just whenever you're considerate like that, it just speaks volumes about you.
I ain't bringing shit. Jules knows that when I saw her at the mall, I was trying to see where the fuck you was at, homie. I was like, yo,
Oh my god, yes. We saw
Yeah.
her. We saw her at the mall the other day.
we was at the mall.
and she saw you first.
Yeah.
And she was looking around to see if you were with
Who the fuck
somebody
is
else.
that? Yeah. I was peeping like she was
I
behind
was
the
like,
wall. I
who the
was
fuck
like,
are you with?
All right, and if I was with another woman, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna call her the fuck up and be like, yo, your man is right here at the mall with some booty, and I don't know who the fuck.
And
she
then
is.
we're all gonna pull up.
Yeah,
We're all pulling up.
Hollywood,
Oh,
Hollywood
she got me
coming
a
down.
booty though.
I popped
Yeah.
up from the side and I was like,
What?
nah, mom, I'm here.
What if she's my sister?
I'm still calling her to find out who this woman is.
Are you still calling his sister a booty?
Everybody a booty to
Damn,
me,
that's
yo.
fucked up. That's fucked up.
I really I wouldn't even give him a second look. I keep walking.
Fuck
Okay.
the flowers, man. I'm trying to figure out who the
All
fuck
right,
is there.
cool.
Yo, Hollywood a bad friend. She said I'll keep
I
walking.
would keep walking.
Damn.
What's
That's
up?
what-
I'll be like Jules.
Ah,
dog.
see, that's why she brings
Hey,
the coffee and
Jules.
shit.
Bitch,
Yo,
she's
that-
Yo,
so
what
that's
up,
it.
bitch?
You just saw
Nah, bitch, I'm giving that crop away.
Okay.
The fuck?
Now she bringing you coffee.
Okay, all right. Ladies, hold on. We got another super chat.
Would you smash Oliver Anthony, the viral hit singer with the red hair?
Pull up a
s-
picture.
Who's Oliver? Yeah,
Pull
you
up a
want to pull
picture
up
of him.
Oliver real quick, bro?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Oliver Anthony. Damn, David, these questions, bro.
Damn, bro, I'm hurt, Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Baby,
We
I
gotta-
would
we
I
gotta
would holler
talk.
I would holler at you, but
We
I
gotta
would talk
talk,
a little
man.
more stronger.
Nah,
Like, listen,
that's why
let
those
him
flowers
go.
died quick
Let
as
him
fuck.
go.
See? See, that's why I don't bring
I should have
flowers.
picked
Yeah,
up on
she's
that.
switching.
Listen,
Ah,
let that man be. Girl, go. Just
Let me be.
Just because you want to be living in oblivious doesn't mean I do.
yeah,
no,
but
that part.
it just
Hold
pays
on.
better.
Wait,
to
you got
know,
the
you know.
picture? You got the picture?
Hey, who?
All right.
Oh
What
my
the fuck is that?
Yo.
Would anyone here smash that guy?
No.
Oh my god, he's the guy that
No.
rejected.
With a brick.
He rejected winning the lottery or something like that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he won. I think it
Wow.
was he won the lottery or something. He rejected it.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Could
Shout
have
out
been
to
a
him.
millionaire.
Okay, ladies. Thank you for being patient, by the way. So thoughts on the show? Go ahead.
I enjoy the open discussion, even though we have disagreements. I don't feel like you're attacking me, so I think it's a good show.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What about you?
Yeah, I think you guys are dope. I want to shout out King for inviting me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
very,
Thank you for coming.
yeah. This is dope.
Yo,
Yeah.
Steve
You
felt
guys got a
good.
good thing going on.
Yeah.
She was like, "Yo, shout out King, man."
Because that's
Steve
what
was
that's
talking
how you
hard.
introduce
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
to me. That's what
Yeah.
y'all gonna call you by. You know.
Yeah, respect.
What's his name?
Steve.
No, it's
Okay.
King.
All right.
No,
Come on,
DJ King
everybody.
He gonna
song.
go change it now. He gonna change it on. his
One day
birth
he'll call
certificate.
you King.
No,
One day.
the DJ King song.
No, me and her got into a little kind of back and forth, and I was like, you be good for the podcast.
Yeah.
So I was
Okay,
like,
cool. She's really
come
good. Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
What about you? Thoughts on the show?
I love it every time I come on here. So
Yeah.
this podcast, I just laughed more and was more talkable than
Yeah.
the other ones.
Wait, is this your first time here? This is your first time in this location,
This
right?
location,
Yeah. Okay.
the other one I
So
was at.
obviously, we've grown a lot since the
Mhm.
last time, and we're constantly improving ourselves. But yeah, thank you for supporting us and being with us. That means a lot. What about you? Thoughts on the show?
Here goes my lad ass. One more time. I fucking love coming here. It's the best, man.
Yeah.
I just
And you
like
know what I
hanging out with you
love
guys.
about you is that you're so feminine. Every single time you come, you're just so feminine. So thank
One
you
day
so
you're
much.
gonna catch me being real feminine. You're gonna be so fucking confused.
Bro, I
and-
am.
Yeah,
No, actually,
you are.
no, you were feminine that one day. You on your birthday.
Because
Remember
her
you
man
came-
was there.
Yeah.
Because her man was there.
Oh, her man.
So
Yeah.
she was, her man was
The-
there.
The invisible man.
You
was
came with her,
there.
yeah. You came with some girls and your man, and that day she was
Oh.
piped the hell down. She was
Okay.
sitting on the table like,
Okay.
"Do you want anything?"
Yeah.
Demure.
Yeah.
Daddy was about to.
So frito.
Okay.
Hey, yo, I got a chat from Lord Peachy as well. He says Jesse is capped. She said she wants to take me out to a Spanish night.
Oh shit.
I was trying to hang out with Peachy. I was trying to tell him, let's go. I gotta have him around female, like actual like Latina women's, because he.
Wait, you slid on
Female,
you slid on my man's.
No, I wasn't trying to slide like that. Like
I think
Peachy
she was
here,
trying to
chill.
get
Yeah,
him
yeah.
some play.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
nice.
he came down when he came down
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
boat.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he was just like, oh, I hung out. I was like, yo, we gotta take you to like Spanish night, like have you eating
Gotcha.
some fucking empanadillas and shit, you know? And he was
Okay.
like, I'm down, let's do it. I was like, okay.
Okay. Shout out to you for taking it. And by the way, shout out to Peachy, man. Peachy, he flew all the way from
New
Zealand.
Zealand.
Antarctica to come there. Shout out to my boy. Much love to you, Peachy. What about you? Thoughts on the show?
Okay, I just want to say that I appreciate you guys so much and everything that you're doing for your society that you're living in, and also that
What? The-
Here you go.
because you're contributing to the society.
No,
that
I
you're
appreciate that.
living
Thank
in.
you so much.
You know?
Yeah. And also that what?
And also that I appreciate
dead.
my fans so much, and I love you guys so much.
Don't bring me no more
And
flowers,
keep
girl.
supporting this.
Yeah,
no
no,
more
it's
coffee
podcast.
anymore. No more lip
On
mask.
behalf
anything.
of Lovely
Listen,
Hollywood.
man, Jules will never forgive you now. She would
You
never-
done to me.
Dog,
Shit.
you
You got me
Oh,
fucked
shit.
up.
You gonna learn.
Nah, don't be touching my leg.
She
bitch.
gonna-
Get away from me.
She gonna learn. She gonna learn today.
Okay.
Make Eric coffee
Listen,
now.
you have the tough friends and then you have the drama friends.
First of all,
okay?
I'm not
Yeah.
drama. Okay. Jules likes the fact that I did that. Okay. So at the end of the day,
Of course, because she likes drama.
she don't like drama.
No, because then I know she's like, we don't talk like that, but
Yeah.
I know that since we're friends, because she looks out for me in a sense.
Okay.
This bitch will bring me flowers and be like, nah, I ain't see nothing. Bitch, fuck your flowers.
Yeah, because that shit's not important, dog. Like
No,
we
you-
women
No, no, no,
spend
you're-
emotions.
I
on
genuinely
that
love
shit.
y'all too. That's what it is.
You
Though.
are,
Like I
you are,
really
you're
like,
very
damn.
mature. You're mature, and your maturity is right
she's
now.
not. She's not
Look at
involving
you.
herself in the y'all
Yeah.
relationship. That's a
No,
good
man.
friend.
But the
You
thing
Yeah,
is, it's a
that's
good
what I'm
thing-
saying.
it's a
Like
good
even
thing to
when my
do.
friends call me and they say, "Oh, I'm having a problem,"
Mhm.
I said, "Girl, so is everybody.
Ooh,
Just relax
ooh.
and call me when you're happier."
See, but I would love for my friends to be like, "Oh
Fuck
yeah,
that.
I
What
just
the
saw your
fuck?
man at the mall
See, I
with
don't-
some girl," and I'll just
Yeah.
be like, "Who? Describe her to me." And be like, "Bet he comes home, and I'm gonna tell him who you with."
Bro, that started
But I
drama
would-
though.
Why?
So
So
I
you
don't
go
like
home and try to
drama.
picture. You're gonna be all day looking at her stuff and all that, bro. You just gotta
yeah,
let go and
everybody
let
on
God.
the chat letting you know you're a nail right now.
Real quick.
Sorry.
There's a saying and it says, the person that minds their business, they tend to live longer. Just mind your business, ladies. Okay.
I do mind my fucking business.
Can I plug my rug business?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah. You got a rug business?
I
What's
do.
up? Tell me what type of rugs you got.
I make tufted rugs. I make Miami Heat rugs. I made a Panther rug. I made a rug for the Jonas Brothers.
You could have made an
Yeah.
unfiltered
I could
rug.
have made an unfiltered rug. I didn't know till today,
Okay.
but I could totally make you.
Yeah,
guys
we
a
would have
rug.
definitely
Yes.
shown that up for sure. Yeah, shout out to you.
If you don't mind, like pulling it up,
Okay.
Lego rugs.
Okay, yeah, no, that's cool. Fuego rugs.
Yeah.
Okay. You got any plugs you want to put in real quick?
Snap, baby. I'm a film photographer. You feel me? Let's shoot. Let's work.
Okay. Shout out
make
to
some
you. I
magic.
appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, your OnlyFans. You want to plug that in?
Oh my god, I don't have it.
You don't have one? Okay.
Yeah,
Your
no,
Snapchat?
You don't have it anymore.
Snap Premium?
No,
No?
no, and no.
Okay.
I'm a
Sh-
good girl. I don't do any of that.
I
Okay.
swear you had OnlyFans when you first came. That's like,
Just
I
come back.
never had an OnlyFans when I first came on here.
Okay. Basil, you don't like her, bro?
nah, I'm just
Okay.
Just
keeping
trying.
them up.
All right.
Or you do.
Her stories are switching up.
Okay, so really cool.
Oh, you didn't tell us to shout out our shit. Hold
Yeah,
up.
what's your no? I was
I'm
literally.
just kidding,
I didn't even get
motherfuckers.
to finish.
Nah, you think you started talking about something else?
I
need
said
to make
really
sure.
quick before we get out of here. go ahead and give yourselves a plug. And then I have one more thing I want to say to the chat.
Yo,
Go ahead.
mute Hollywood's mic. I'm kidding.
Go ahead.
Again, guys, I'm Jesse La Mala. I do music and shit. And yo, be on the lookout because yo, Hollywood and me are about to drop some shit called Papaya.
Yeah.
Papaya.
Earlier
Support.
before the show, they were doing little snippets of it. Just letting
Okay.
y'all know it's a little fire.
Is it like reggaeton?
It's
Papaya?
Dembo, baby.
Okay.
Oh my God, we need to
Little
get a
fire.
clip.
Maybe
We need to
something
get a
for the
clip.
Latin.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? Go ahead.
Nothing. Just support this podcast. Y'all share, like, subscribe, send it to all your people. That's really what I'm here for right now. My time is devoted for this podcast. I'm
Wow.
here for this podcast. So support, like, share.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you
you.
so much, man. Make sure you guys like the video, man. Okay, cool. Real quick. A lot of really cool things happened. First of all, we played a game today. That was super cool. We are what I believe is we are on track to bring Tere back to the right side. Shout out to my man Super Taco.
The dark side.
And Repo is going to take Jessie out on a date and domesticate her. So shout out to Repo. We're really excited, man. This was a great
Repo.
show. We'll see you guys on Wednesday for the nighttime show, man.
Yeah.
Peace. Have a good night.
See you guys.
I would have touched you with a fucking stick.